Oi. All right. It's a long intro with 94 posters. We were given
almost a 94-second intro.
We gave them a few extra minutes, and we'll see what happens. But luckily, my brother Bob's here. He forgot about me last week, and then I told him about some cheap digibook that showed up this time.
Some brother.
And points go out to Spicy 4K Action for knowing that song was from South Park. So thank you for knowing that.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. There's like 17 other live streams tonight, by the way. So anyone who's here, including you guys, thank you for choosing mine, I guess. But yeah, so we're just this is going to be a hustle to get through this thing. It's going to be a thing. We got 94 movies to go through. We're going to try to get through the first round ASAP and then dive deeper into the winning films from the first round. So, yay!
Hey!
Right,
hey, what's up?
That's why they make long intros, so guests can show up.
I am so sorry I am late. My Mac was deciding to be as slow as humanly possible, as it is wont to do. You know how it is.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm excited to be a part of this and talk about some really great films.
And some not so great ones. We'll get into those.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Huck, thanks for coming, even though I know you're
Huck,
doing
what's
it
up?
so long. Appreciate it.
What's up, Huck?
Oh, Bob's here for Tim's eyes. Okay. Tim's whispering eye.
Oh.
All right, so do y'all want to do intros? Because we could just not do them and save 20 minutes.
Not.
I know Tim loves doing
them.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Yay, movies.
Subscribe, everybody.
Yeah.
Chill from the shelf.
Oh, Jesus.
Here, Hangout, the other Derek, Rob, the horror barber, and Celeste de la Cabra.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Hello.
Like, share.
There's
Comment
just a huge cat fight here.
If there is a tying round, there, yeah, knows American Beauty is going to win again, just like it did for the SAG Awards one somehow.
No.
I did not see that coming. I'll say that. So, because of when I do this, the screen is a little tiny for us folks, and I can't even see my own face, which is the only reason I really do these. I'm going to not have it on this screen as often as I did last week. But this is the first round. It's semi-alphabetical just because of the way this thing randomized it. But our first round, let's just get into it, is 12 Years a Slave versus the original All the King's Men. So, has anyone here seen both movies? I know a couple of you have for sure, because
I haven't
seen all of them.
Yeah.
I have not seen All the King's Men yet. That was one of the ones I was hoping would be.
I haven't seen that either.
So
12 Years a Slave.
I know what it is, and I've seen the remake, I think. And 12 Years a Slave I've seen a few times, but
I prefer the original over the remake.
Yeah. That's usually the case, though, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I don't have anything too interesting to say about either of these, I guess, right off the bat. So we'll just kick off into what y'all think. And I'll start with BINBUSTER.
I'm going all the Kingsmen,
Okay.
hands down. So
How about you, Mark? You can like abstain from voting if you really have zero opinion about either of them. I'll put that out front. Like if you've seen neither of these movies, you don't need to vote if you don't have an opinion.
So since I've only seen 12 Years a Slave, I just have to pick that one.
Fair enough. But you at least like it. When I would.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I
it
think
is deserving of Best Picture.
I think it's possible that if I had seen the other movie, that it would still go to 12 Years a Slave. So because I really like that one.
Mm-hmm. It was great. Oh, you, Luke?
It's easy. 12 Years a Slave. I haven't seen all the Kingsmen yet, but I mean, I love 12 Years a Slave, but I wasn't really. I mean, I'm glad it won Best Picture, but it wouldn't have been my first choice, if I'm being honest with you, for that year.
Yeah, I mean,
I still love the movie though. Don't get me wrong, but it was going to
win the day this poster got released. It won Best Picture. I remember seeing a parody of it that just said 12 Academy Award nominations.
You just look at it and it's like 12 Years a Slave, and then below it says 12 Academy Award nominations.
And it only ended up getting like 9, which is people were shocked about.
You will see me vote for the older one quite often, but 12 Years a Slave had a little more impact to me. I'm going with that one, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
What you, Mr.
I think I'm going to go 12 Years a Slave. Broderick Crawford gives an amazing performance, but there are more amazing performances in 12 Years a Slave, and it's more impactful.
I can see that for sure. Would you, Rob? Where are you at?
I'll go 12 Years.
All right.
It's the only one I've seen out of the two, so I'll go with that one.
Fair enough. Plus, where are you at? If you must choose. You don't even have to.
12 Years a Slave
win
is
either way.
one of the most... Well, I just want to say that 12 Years a Slave is one of the most perfect, powerful, and disturbing films I've ever seen in my life, and it had an emotional impact on me unlike most any other film I've seen. It's one of my all-time favorite films. I've not seen all the Kingsmen, but I just really can't imagine that it would have a similar impact, so I'm going to go ahead and strongly vote in favor of Steve McQueen's masterful 12 Years a Slave.
I'm what you said. It's an extremely affecting movie to the point where I couldn't imagine another movie. Very few movies it would be going against to have the same effect. Plus, it has the amazing ensemble cast, including like the super underrated Paul Dano, who's like
great.
Paul Dano's amazing in it.
He's like the biggest piece of shit in that movie, and
don't even get me started.
Michael Fassbender is incredible in it.
And Fassbender, oh yeah.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
The only thing I don't like about 12 Years a Slave, and my wife and I agreed at the same time, first time we saw it in theaters, was that it didn't seem like 12 years had gone by to me. Like it was more like a couple summers of the slave. Is that like, it's just as bad because being a slave is not fun, I would imagine, but it just didn't feel like it had that span of time within the movie. But other than that, it was like about as perfect as you could get. So
yeah,
not going to disagree. So
if anyone is interested, I was just going to say, if anyone's interested, the original book by Solomon Northup is really amazing too. So I would recommend that.
Imagine, yeah. I always forget that was a book that the guy in the movie wrote.
I forget that too.
All right.
Autobiography, right? Is that right?
Yeah, it's one of the few slave memoirs. Yeah.
Nice. So here's the next round. The champion from the Screen Actors Guild one from last week, American Beauty, against A Man for All Seasons. Another one of the movies I thought might be in the Columbia Classic set. That was not. But I'm fine with that because the ones we got were good. So, like, so several of these will be. I have not seen Man for All Seasons.
Damn, look at you.
But American Beauty, I mean, clearly the best cast of all time. We decided that. It's now
right.
You agree or disagree. If you don't think that, you're wrong. As of last week. Yeah. How about you, BINBUSTER? Where are you at?
It's been a while since I've seen a man that I have not seen. I've seen American Beauty a lot more and a lot sooner than I've seen the other one.
Yeah.
So that one just sticks fresher in my mind. So I'm going with American Beauty. So
Fair enough.
mm-hmm.
Who won't vote for American Beauty? Let's just cut this one right down the middle. Who's
Just
not going to
cut
vote
the
for next
chase.
week's champion? Anyone vote for natural seasons here?
I'm going to go American Beauty, but Quint as Henry VIII is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, he won Best Actor for that, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
American Beauty is one of my favorite movies ever. So
Yeah, I love American
Yeah.
Beauty.
Kevin
Me
Spacey
too, honestly.
notwithstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dirty back, behind the scenes things.
Yeah.
Judging by the art, not the artist. American Beauty is an easy one. Okay.
Yeah, that's
American
good.
Beauty's
As
going
soon as I
far.
saw that pop up, I was like, "Oh, this is a
Yeah.
good one." This next one is hard, and lots of you aren't going to like me for it. We've got Amadeus,
Ooh.
Not hard
Oh
for me.
no!
Not hard.
All
for me.
About Eve,
No,
which I finally watched just for this. So
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh.
I know. I'm like, "Ooh, this is a good one."
Both
Yeah,
of
this
these
is like I
should be
said,
in
it's
the
like
Elite
quasi
Eight.
alphabetical.
Oh no.
So yeah, this is the first hard one we're gonna have of the night.
Oh
Not for
no!
me though.
No,
All
You
about
Channing.
Eve. All about Eve.
All About Eve.
Amadeus.
All About Eve.
Not all at once. Okay, so I got Binbuster. You said All About Eve. What about you, Mark?
Yes.
I'm gonna go Amadeus.
You said All About Eve, Luke.
No, I said Amadeus.
Oh, you said Amadeus. Tim said All About Eve. We're 2-2. How about you?
I think I'm going to go Amadeus. Oh, so hard.
It is
Ooh.
hard. Rob, any opinion?
All
You don't have to vote, like I said, if you haven't seen either of them or anything.
I'll go All About Eve.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Tied.
Celeste. I know you.
I feel such power. I get to be the tiebreaker of sorts. All About
I
Eve.
haven't voted either. Okay, so we got our first tie. I'm going Amadeus because I fucking love Amadeus.
Yeah,
I think I
it's one
watched.
of the
I think I
greatest
watched
picture
Amadeus in like one of my history classes in school. Like I think it was my sophomore
I
year
did
of high
too.
school when I watched it.
Any
Yeah,
all in
we
the chat?
watched it too, and everyone else fell asleep.
What?
In class.
Like it's in music class, you had to
Oh,
watch it over the course of 2
God.
weeks because it's 4 hours long.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
I was always intrigued by it. It kept
I've
me
always loved it,
captivated
yeah.
all the way through with Amadeus. I love
Everyone in
it.
the chat, quick! If you can vote Amadeus or All About Eve, and whichever one gets the most will win this round.
Vote
And I
for
already have
this
one
one.
for Amadeus.
Vote for this one.
Amadeus.
All about
Amadeus.
Eve.
Amadeus.
Yeah. Does All About Eve have an
Amadeus.
awesome pop music song based on it from the 80s? I don't think so.
Don't care. It has the amazing Betty Davis. Betty Davis has to move
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. I'm with Tim on
Still
this one.
Amadeus. The
Straight
only
up.
one is voted for.
I'm
we
still
got two
going with
Amadeus.
Amadeus.
If it was up against most other things, I would have gone for All About Eve. But I do really, really, really like Amadeus.
Same. Yeah, this was very difficult.
So I'm glad I watched All About Eve this week, so I could at least like have an opinion, not just be like Amadeus because I've seen it.
2-1.
And All About Eve is fantastic. I did really enjoy it. I got two Amadei. I assume that's the plural of Amadeus.
I think that's
Oh, someone changed their mind, so now it's a tie. Okay,
correct.
just-
Yeah.
now you just
Again.
get one more. All right, I need one
No,
more vote. I don't care
actually-
which one it is. They're both. Neither one of
Actually,
these is wrong.
Darvin actually changed his vote to All About Eve, so it's
Yeah,
now
but
2-1.
4K action
All
said
About Eve versus
Amadeus.
Amadeus. Yeah, and Mika said all About Eve,
Darvin uses she/her pronouns, by the way.
and Mika did All About Eve. So
Oh, did she? I just saw her. Oh, she did. Okay, you're not wrong. All About Eve it is. See, like I said, I can't be. That's not a bad one.
Yay!
No, that's great.
Woo!
Yeah, I feel bad for Amadeus because that should have gone pretty far. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that should be in the Elite Eight. I mean, that one's
All
fantastic.
right, here's a battle for things people forget won Best Picture, but based on last week's
Isn't
award-winning tournament, I have a feeling.
why does
Argo
this feel
will
like
take
a
it.
no-brainer to me all of a sudden? Like the past few rounds have just been a no-brainer.
Yeah.
All
A
of
lot
a
of
sudden.
like the first round of these, I think like half of them will be like, oh, that one. Like the
Yeah.
Amadeus All About You one's the only one that's like challenging to me. I'm just gonna say I'm going for Argo 1000%.
Same.
Argo.
And based on
Argo,
last week's
yeah.
stream, I think this will
Argo.
go Argo as well. Do we have any crashes?
yeah.
Raise your hand.
Argo.
I'm gonna
go Crash.
I'm gonna go Crash
Oh.
because of Michael Pena's scene that gets
Two
me.
odd men- two odd
I
men
ball
out.
every time.
That's a good scene.
He's the best part of that movie. That's why he's on the poster, I imagine.
I'm gonna go for Crash.
So we got 3 for Crash.
I'm gonna go for Crash because I don't think it's as bad as people say it is.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. That
It's
doesn't
just
mean
not
like
better.
that doesn't always mean that doesn't really mean that it's great. I'm being honest.
I think
Superman
it's pretty
3
good.
isn't as
Honestly,
bad
I
as
think
people
it's
say it is
overrated,
either, but
and
that didn't win Best Picture.
I find it more memorable than Argo. I really don't remember much about Argo, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Crash.
Okay. But I think
Alright,
we
go
had enough Argos
yourself.
to outweigh the Crashes. Argo, fuck yourself,
Yeah.
Crash. There, I'll say it.
Yes.
All right.
So
I'll
2 weeks
in a
swear
row.
on the internet.
One for
Argo
Argo.
is the
weeks in a
winner.
row.
We had
Yes.
Braveheart, the movie that beat Apollo 13 for some reason,
Hmm.
against Broadway Melody.
Man.
I have not seen Broadway Melody. I'll just say that up front.
I have not seen that either. So going for
Nope.
the freedom. Braveheart.
Braveheart.
This
I will abstain.
it's
I
weird.
don't
I'm
even need
voting
my second
against
screen with
oldies
your
again,
movies
but
in your hands there.
Braveheart is incredible. So I gotta go Braveheart.
I'll say Braveheart.
Braveheart.
I'm gonna say Braveheart, but I have to say I love the Broadway Melody. That's one of my favorite Best Picture winners also.
Nice. I don't think I have that one yet. That's one that's on Kino, and I think I keep almost buying it, and then I never do.
I've heard of that one though. I've never
Or it's
seen
Warner
it.
Archive, one of the two. That's Fred Astaire,
Check it
right?
out.
Or am I crazy?
No.
That's I'm thinking of a different movie. Okay. I saw Dancing, so I assumed it was Fred Astaire.
This
So
is the
it sounds
first
like
talkie. Tim, this is the first talkie that won Broadway Melody.
Yeah, there was only one official silent film with wings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
It knows all
Yeah,
about
the
those
artist
titles.
doesn't quite close. Doesn't
Yeah.
quite count.
Yeah. That was a choice. They didn't.
I can hear their breathing at the end.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tim's least favorite movie because he hates Tom Hanks, apparently.
I don't hate Tom
Or Robert Zemeckis team.
You know what, Tim? I'll back you up. Fuck Tom Hanks.
Against one of the most forgettable Best
Excuse
Picture winners
me?
of all time, Cavalcade, which only became relevant again last year when
Excuse
Coda won.
I
me?
don't hate Tom Hanks.
I'm out.
I just remember seeing an article saying but we were talking about Coda winning Best Picture with only 3 nominations, and we're like, that'd be the first time that happened since Cavalcade. And it's like, it's a bad year when Cavalcade is relevant.
Oh my god.
I'll say Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I have to go Forrest Gump. That is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Same.
No question.
Yeah,
Love that
I mean,
movie.
I actually do like Cavalcade, but Forrest Gump. I'm not voting for as many oldies right now, and it's not matching up right.
Forrest Gump sweeping right now?
You got the one you cared about the most in with the All About Eve, I think. So
Yes.
you're good.
Well,
Cavalcade.
Casablanca, better move.
I think that
Cavalcade's
one. I think I just
Yeah,
barely
Cas-
saw it
Cas-
was up against something, and it's up
Casablanca
against a
definitely has
big
to move,
one.
dude.
So
Cavalcade's the first Best Picture winner about Titanic to win, but I'm going to go Forrest Gump.
Gump.
Barely about Titanic.
Forrest Gump.
seems like an easy Forrest Gump.
My
I
name's
mean,
Forrest Gump. People call me
Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Gump.
I can't imagine liking Cavalcade half as much as Forrest Gump.
Popcorn
If I
shrimp.
There's
love the
not.
movie,
There's
I
no
probably
way,
wouldn't like it
bro.
as much as
There's
Forrest
no
Gump.
way. Because, I mean, it feels like Forrest Gump. It's like 25 movies into one. Like you can't beat it.
Well, that's what Cavalcade is.
Oh.
That's why it sucks.
But Forrest Gump
You
is better.
can't take it with you all the way into the moon
Mhm.
over Dances with Wolves.
No, no.
I actually haven't
I
seen it.
got
You
it.
can't
I'm
take it
sorry,
with you.
Tim. I have to
So
go with
can't-
Dances with
I have
Wolves. I'm
opinion.
sorry.
Frank Capra is one of the most under talked about directors. Frank Capra was amazing.
Frank
I mean, when you're
Capra's
talking
the
about that time
man.
period, he's like
I haven't seen it.
one of the
so
only names that
sorry.
even comes up.
That's why I have to go with Dances with Wolves.
I think when you look back on movies from then, it's like I think Frank Capra directed everything. It just seems
Right.
that
I thought I
way.
did watch something that Frank Capra directed, but I don't remember what it was for some
Well,
reason. I
you've
don't
seen
remember.
It's
What
a
it was.
Wonderful Life,
I'm
probably.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
that
seen
one,
the
of
movie from the
course. But I
40s,
felt,
or
but I felt like I
you
watched
saw it?
another film of his recently, but I don't remember the name of it.
Was it Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
That was
No,
it. I
Arsenic
do
and
like
Old
Mr.
Lake?
Smith.
I have no idea. Here,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
I don't know.
I'll start over
Hold
and
on,
over.
I'm
here
going to
with
turn off my
BINBUSTER.
camera for a second. I'm going to go look here for a second. Here, just give me like a few minutes.
A few minutes.
We're good.
I'll be back.
We're good.
It's not going to take too long.
I'll be
I mean,
back.
it's fine. It's not.
You can't
just-
take it with you.
Oh, that's what it was. Now I know what it was. Now I know what it was.
How about you, Mark?
It happened one night.
Yeah, I just watched that.
Oh,
today.
yeah.
I actually watched that. I think I watched it yesterday, actually, or a couple days ago. For the very first time. I never saw it before.
Yeah, I saw it today for the first time. It
Great
was
movie.
good.
Whose turn? Is it mine?
Oh, we're on Mark. I didn't hear.
Dances with Wolves.
Martin.
Wolves. Luke, you said Wolves, right?
Yep, Dances
Tim,
with Wolves.
You said you can't take it with you. How about you?
Yeah.
Other Derek.
So again, like you can't take it with you is phenomenal, but I'm going to go Dances with Wolves just because of the grip that movie had on everyone when it came out. Like I don't know, it was an emotion, or I don't know, what's the word? An epic for its time. I don't know. It was a big deal.
Yeah,
You're all watching it in history class.
Fellas, so it's got to be pretty good, right?
I think I first saw that film when I was like 9 years old. Was when I first watched Dances with Wolves.
Yeah, so I'm going to go Dances with Wolves.
Okay. How about you, Rob?
It's a tough one.
I'll go Dances with Wolves.
Celeste.
I've not seen either of them, so I really shouldn't vote. But also, it seems like it doesn't matter anyway, so I'm going to go for the Frank Capra joint just because I'm a fan.
Frank
Fair
Capra.
enough.
Yes, Frank Capra.
Capra.
I think Dances with Wolves squeaks it out with like 5-4 on this one.
Another
barely
tough
even, dude. Barely even.
Or not 5-4, but how many are there? 5-3. Are we even? 1, 2.
Let's
3.
see.
No, we got 5. We're good. 5-3. I recounted.
5-3.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's different.
Oh.
Nomadland.
Oh no.
A very loved or hated Best Picture winner, and Oliver, a movie that you kind of forget won Best Picture.
I forget that one did too.
I almost watched Oliver today. I just didn't have the time because I wanted to watch it in my Columbia
It's
Classics.
so long.
I have seen it. I have.
Yeah, if it
seen
wasn't so long, I would have watched it.
I've seen. This is one. I've already seen both of them, but I mean, Oliver was kind of tough for me to remember. But you know what? I mean, I loved Nomadland when I first watched it, but upon reflection, I was like, this movie's so freaking slow. So you know what? I'm going with Oliver. Over a little out of the blue pick this time.
What you been? I know you like your. You seem like an Oliver man to me.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Oliver.
Oh!
Oliver.
I'll go Oliver on that one.
You,
Yes.
Tim.
Do you have to ask?
I mean, I assumed you.
Yeah,
I don't know. Oliver's not that old, where it's like an automatic
No,
classic win.
Oliver is Nomadland. Actually, I like it, but yeah, Oliver.
Okay.
I like Oliver more.
Oliver is my least favorite Best Picture winner of them all. So I'm going to go Nomadland.
What?
That's a good barometer.
Oh.
Damn.
It's just like a not for me thing. That, you know.
I'm gonna go
Peter, hey, I
Oliver.
don't get it.
Nomadland was too slow for me, so I'll go Oliver.
Wow.
Thank you. There is a God.
Celeste.
Oh,
No, there isn't.
no, there's not. I saw Nomadland for the first time this week, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was just really special and unique, and a really beautifully shot film. I'm going to go for Nomadland. I'm a big fan.
Okay.
Oliver, did that come out the same year as 2001?
It was a year that something
boy.
else should have won. That's for sure.
Okay, I think it was 2001, and also that would have been the year Night of the Living Dead came out. Both of those should have tied.
Can you imagine
Was
that getting
68?
Oscar?
68. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right now. Yeah.
How
It
did
was in the-
neither
I remember it
of
was in the
those
60s. Yeah.
Oliver, that's
I
ridiculous.
think all
You got the case in front of you. You can read
69, if I remember.
Oh,
right.
right. Yeah.
But
So who,
we're not here to argue
raise
about
your
that.
hand if you
so
said
let's move on.
Nomadland again, just because I half lost count here. We got 1, 2. Who else said Nomadland? Just the 2? All right, Oliver takes it, I guess, because it doesn't matter what I vote for. I would have voted for Nomadland, but mainly because I've seen it and I actually really, really enjoy it. And it's got my girl Franny in it, and I love Franny.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Shout out
It's
Franny.
not for me,
Oh,
but
man.
they are both
Oh,
outstanding.
it's not hard.
This
They
is
are
so
both outstanding
different,
movies.
too.
This is kind of
Yeah.
tough.
It is
I'm not gonna. This is the first time where I actually felt like it was tough.
Which movie about Nazis do you like more?
Right.
That's a weird.
Wow.
matchup.
They both have their merits, so they both have their merits.
Right.
Yeah, I love both of these movies actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Sound of Music's
I do
great.
too.
Yeah, me too.
That's why this is a tough one.
Binbuster, what are you thinking?
I have to go with. I will have to go with Schindler's over Sound of Music, just because
man,
when I
Schindler's
watch
List
that,
for me.
kind of like with how,
Yeah.
kind of like how everyone else said with 12 Years a Slave, it kind of gripped me and kind of
Yeah.
said
It's not the
you
type
kind
of
see
movie
it
I
through
want to
their
rewatch.
eyes, and
Right.
exactly. But it's one of those things that gripped you and you're like, oh, it changed me. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Schindler here as well.
Luke,
I definitely have to go
impact
with
of Schindler.
I have to go with
with it.
Schindler's List.
Yeah.
it's the
Schindler's
anniversary
List.
of Pearl Harbor, which is it's related, kind of.
Oh, brother.
What you, Derek?
Schindler's List.
Yeah, Schindler got this already.
The
Yeah,
Schindler.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm voting for
already.
Schindler's
There's
List,
no
so.
question about it.
Was
That's
anyone
too bad. I like Sound of Music is great. I would have voted for that on most things probably. But
Yeah.
was anyone going to pick Sound of Music?
No.
No, Schindler's
I
List for me.
was thinking about it for a second. I was about to, but I was like, you know what? If it's a Best Picture winner, it has to be like more impactful. So that's the reason why I would have to pick Schindler's List.
I mean, it's like Schindler's List is the most unwatchable movie I love watching.
Like it's definitely not a watch all the time movie, but it's very impactful.
It is a good one. Silence of the Lambs. We were talking about it before with the short Oscar-winning Best Actor. One of the 3 movies. I don't think we've come across the other 2 yet. No, we haven't. That has won the big 5 Oscars of picture, director, screenplay, actor, and actress in history. And Patton with George C. Scott, which, having owned it for 20 years, is one I still have not watched because I just
I
can't
don't think I've ever.
watch it for 3 hours.
I don't think
You
I've
gotta
seen
see
it.
Patton,
It's
man.
long as shit.
I
don't
love
think I've seen
George C.
Patton,
Scott. It's just
but
like
this is absolutely no competition. It's easily The Silence of the Lambs.
George C. Scott is amazing.
I'm the opposite way. It's easy Patton for me. George C. Scott's performance is incredible in it.
Yeah.
You
he didn't even
you
want
fly
his
back to
Oscar.
school now, Tim.
He was a duty head. He didn't even want it.
Well, you especially see that iconic scene with him standing in front of that American flag. I mean, come on.
Yeah, and then like years later, Jackass 2.5 parodies that one scene.
Everything parodies that scene.
What do you
That
got?
means that Jackass felt that the movie deserved recognition enough to warrant that scene.
I've been eating people for years and nobody gives me any credit.
I'm still going to go
I said
Silence
that
of
to
the
the
Lambs.
Donner Party. I'm not even joking.
I
really
have to go with Silence of the Lambs. I think I have seen Patton, but I don't think but at the same time I don't think I have. Like,
you might as well not
Silence
have.
of the but Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorite films of all time. Like that's
Yeah.
no
same
question.
here.
I love that movie.
What did you say, Binbuster? I missed it if you did.
Patton.
Patton. Mark?
Silence of the Lambs.
Tim said Patton. Derek?
I'm going to go Silence of the Lambs, even though I love George C. Scott as Patton.
Rob?
I'll go Silence of the Lambs.
Like, I think I know where you're going to go. Celeste.
I'm gonna go for Silence of the Lambs too.
Yeah, me too. Not only because I haven't seen Patton. I'm sure it's fantastic and I love George C. Scott like everybody else.
horror
Yeah, I love George C. Scott as well, but you know,
You got to give like the
if
one.
there's one film I'm going to go
horror
back
movie that
to
won
more often,
Pulitzer,
more than likely,
go
it's probably going to be Silence of the Lambs, to be honest.
So, yeah.
Speaking of a movie that won the top 5 Oscars, this one that I watched today, it happened one night, also was the first movie to win actor, actress, screenplay, picture, and director against Out of Africa, the movie I forget won's Best Picture until I look at my Oscar poster in my dining room. With the wonderful Robert Redford and Meryl Streep. So,
yeah.
Tim's going to like where I'm voting on this one, that's for sure. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Is anyone going to go Out of Africa? I'm just going to straight up ask that. Even if I hadn't seen what happened one night today, I would still vote for it.
I don't remember watching Out of Africa.
Because of its legacy.
Can we just push forward It Happened One Night?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we just
Out
do
of
that?
Africa's my second
And also just based off
favorite.
of recent watch, that's the reason why I remember that movie more. So
Not a huge Meryl Streep fan, so
I like Meryl Streep, but I don't.
She does not need to be nominated for that many freaking Oscars, dude. I'm sorry.
She's not John Williams. Yeah. Yeah,
Exactly.
Laurence Olivier
For anybody that's a huge Meryl Streep fan, I'm sorry.
against Gladiator, the Swords and Sandals epic from
I would have my
2000.
visions in this life and the next.
I've not seen Hamlet, but I know Hamlet, and I've seen versions of Hamlet.
Yeah,
This one has
I think I have seen that
That's enough
Hamlet.
for me not to vote for
I've
it.
seen versions of Hamlet too, but I don't remember that one.
How about this one, Ben Bosner? Do you like Shakespeare, or do you like to be entertained?
Whoa.
Brilliant. Oh, brilliant.
And yeah,
With that response, I'm going to. It's a tough one for me. Gladiator. I'll have to go Gladiator over Hamlet. It was a tough one.
It's Gladiator for me.
Gladiator.
Hamlet has beautiful cinematography, but Gladiator is the winner for me.
Gladiator.
I'm gonna go Hamlet.
Oh,
I thought we were all
Just-
going to have
just
the
for
same
fun,
vote.
or
Another-
like you
another-
actually
another
prefer
odd man out.
couldn't make it.
I'm a big fan of Shakespeare in general, honestly, and Gladiator
Yeah,
I
that's
like,
fair.
but
I
it's
mean,
not
I'm
like
not
I'm
saying it's like
I'm
a
not
bad
like in
thing,
love with it or anything.
yeah.
That's fair, man.
Gladiator's- It's one of the few like blockbustery best picture. It's like one of the last ones
Yeah.
I would say that was like a best picture. That
That's
was like
not
a
bad.
blockbuster.
I like Joaquin Phoenix in it a lot.
All right, I'll just do this the easy way. Anyone not voting for The Godfather Part 2 over Gigi?
Gigi is really good.
I'm voting for Gigi.
You know what? Screw it.
I'm
Godfather's
out.
moving on anyway. I'm putting my vote for Gigi because I prefer Godfather 1 over 2 anyways.
Well, you
Same.
can vote for that later.
I think I prefer Godfather 2 over the
Just
first
you
one, to be
two, then?
honest.
Come on, Gigi.
I will abstain. I haven't seen the Godfather films.
If
in like 10
Godfather
years,
2
and I'm
doesn't
not
win
seeing
this,
Gigi, so
I'm not.
I'm gonna
I don't
abstain.
know about you guys.
So everyone raise your hand with Gigi again, just so I can count them on the screen here. 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, that's respectable. I'll give it that. I thought this would be
Yeah, there
like
you
one.
And
I got
I don't
Beautiful
know,
love,
man.
I
Pick
love
one.
Beautiful
Godfather.
set design.
I got Vito right there, but I prefer the first movie.
I only have the third. I only have the director's cut for the third film though. I don't even know why. I don't even own the first two.
Should have got them
God,
steelbooks when
they're
I
the
did.
ones to own.
Oh, actually, here, hold on.
Oh no.
Speaking of The Godfather,
Yeah, first
Yeah,
Godfather.
no.
what many people would say is the best movie ever made, I would disagree with those people. Against the first best picture, no, not the first best picture winner, but the only best picture winner to win with best picture being its only nomination, Grand Hotel, which shouldn't even be possible, and that's really weird.
But
So,
Gonna
is
show you
anyone
guys,
going to
I
vote for
got-
Grand Hotel
I
over
got
The Godfather
this.
here?
I got this big sucker right here.
Oh yeah, my uncle had that all the
So
time. I was like, what the hell are those?
But for some odd reason, it has the widescreen edition, like box on it for some odd reason. Like when I found this, but it had all three movies inside, which is really what I cared about.
It'd be really
The
weird.
first
if it-
Godfather is a 10 out of 10 movie. It's incredible. I gotta go.
I think both. I think the first two are both 10 out of 10s. The three can take or leave
That's most people.
because there's parts of
So
there's
many
parts
scene
of there's
threes
parts
because
of
I've
three that I
heard so many
absolutely love,
mediocre things about
but there's parts of three that I hate. I mean, mostly
Sophia Coppola.
Sophia Coppola. Yeah, she good director, terrible actress.
Yeah, we know.
So yeah, if
So,
you need me to say
is
anything
anyone
more,
going to go Grand
don't
Hotel
ask.
on this one?
Everybody should know, though, Grand Hotel is amazing, and it sort of started the whole ensemble located in a single space genre, like Stagecoach.
Nice.
But I'm going to go Godfather.
It has various Barrymores as well, which is always nice to see.
Yeah.
I'll play.
The more Barrymores, the better chance you have of winning.
The
Best
Barrymore,
Picture.
the better.
The Barrymore. And then, oh yeah, this copy that I have of Godfather 3 has the golden VHSs.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Miss
Miss
Miniver for me.
Miniver
Yeah,
versus
Miss Miniver.
Chicago,
Chi-Town.
which is getting a Steelbook Blu-ray, which means in 4 months
I
it's
will be
getting
buying.
4K,
I will be
everybody.
buying that. No question.
Which
I
one
will
is
be
getting the
buying that.
Steelbook?
It's Paramount. Wait for
Chicago.
the 4K. Do you wait for the 4K? It's coming. It should have come out this year because it would have been its 20th anniversary. I don't know why they're doing it next
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
It's stupid. But I love Chicago, and there was few movies I would vote over Chicago. So,
But I'd have to go Chicago.
how about you, Ben Bozer?
Miniver. Mrs. Miniver.
Miniver?
Yeah.
I'll say Chicago.
Tim, did you say Miniver? I meant Derek.
Miniver's a cool propaganda film, but I like Chicago more.
I'll go Chicago.
And Celeste.
I don't really have a strong opinion either way. Chicago's the only one I've seen, so I guess it would default to that. But I also don't feel strongly enough about it to steamroll a film I haven't seen. So
You don't need to vote. I think it would have won without it. So
Yeah, Chicago already won it.
yeah, like I said, you don't have to vote if you don't care either way or haven't seen either movie.
I like Chicago. I just don't know that it's like amazing, and I definitely would vouch for it. I don't know.
God.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen it. I need to rewatch it.
Gentleman's Agreement against Midnight Cowboy, the first X-rated film to win Best Picture, which has since been re-rated to rated R, but it's true.
Yeah, but I actually can't vote. I haven't seen either one of them.
Work. That's fine.
So
Makes it not number that way. It's easier.
Well, there you go. You shouldn't even have me on this week's stream anyway.
Okay.
Gosh.
I'll boo you.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Binbuster, where are you? The oldie or the not as oldie? It's just funny when a movie from 1969 is the new one. So
it's a tough one. I would have to go Midnight Cowboy.
Okay. If I had more time, I would have watched Gentleman's Agreement this week too, because it was in that set with my All About Eve.
I really want to watch Gentleman's Agreement because I love Gregory Peck. But...
I'll say Gentleman's Agreement.
And you're Tim?
I love Gregory Peck. He's one of my favorite classic actors. So, Gentleman's Agreement based off Gregory Peck being awesome.
Dustin Hoffman's awesome too.
I should have voted. I should have voted for Crash then instead of Argo, but yeah,
because of Sandy Bowles.
Look who we got here, a comedian,
Mr. Derek.
I'm walking here. I'm gonna go with Midnight Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Rob.
Gentleman's Agreement. I'll go.
No. Ooh. Interesting. But you, Celeste.
I'm going Gentleman's Agreement too. It's a great film, and I think it's severely underrated.
Yeah.
So is that 3 for Gentleman's Agreement?
I think it was more actually.
Was
yeah,
it?
I think so too.
Because Ben said Midnight Cowboy.
Oh, maybe it was only
no vote. Gentlemen's.
Yeah, I didn't vote. So.
Oh,
2,
all right.
3.
They're both great, so I don't. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I would go Midnight Cowboy because I actually really, really love Midnight Cowboy. Especially.
Do we need to do hands?
Hands are easier. Who's going Gentleman's Agreement? Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now you're voting.
You said put a raise of hands, dude.
We'll do Gentleman's Agreement. Works for me. I don't care. It's up to you guys. Oh, that's a good one. Bridge on the River Kwai.
Oh, don't do this to
West
me.
Side Story. 2 classics that I'm happy I have seen both multiple times for the sake of this stream.
2 of my favorites.
Yeah, they're both fantastic. You got Bridge on the River Kwai from 1957, I think. One damn near everything important. That didn't involve actresses because there aren't women in that movie from what I remember. And you got West Side Story, which I believe won 10 out of its 11 Oscar nominations. Won everything except screenplay. I'll just say this. Who will vote? Let's just do this way. Who's going to go Bridge on the River Kwai? Show of hands. Ooh. And West Side Story. Okay, we got a tie.
Okay, so we're tied.
We should do it that way for everything. It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So that we don't have to just bicker. You just show raise of hands.
I mean, if you have something to add about it, obviously do that.
Everyone.
Yeah, you can't do that
vote.
if you just have something to add. But I just mean just kind of just show raise of hands.
Here's a little
Bridge on the River Kwai or West Side Story.
At least for this first round, anyway.
I actually been to the place where that movie Bridge over River Kwai was filmed. They actually have where the bridges that they blew up was actually an old bridge in Sri Lanka where they actually blew it up. So modern times they rebuilt the bridge and have a little placard right in front of it. So here's where the bomb blowing up of Bridge over River Kwai happened. So
all right. So we got.
I
we
didn't
got
see that. So I mean that was cool.
Come on,
I'm
crowd.
gonna pull
vote. It's up to
I'm
you.
gonna pull a Tim. Bridge over River Kwai is a David Lean movie who also did Summertime, so everyone watch Summertime.
Oh yeah. Because of that, so Bridge on the River Kwai is now eliminated. Bridge on the River Kwai beat Old Ingrid, so that's got to kind of irk you a little. All right. Bridge on the River Kwai takes it.
Bridge.
Bridge one?
It wouldn't really matter to me which one
I'm
takes it
surprised,
anyway. I
but
mean,
I'm
I love
fine
both
either
those
way.
movies for different
Wow.
reasons. So.
That's awesome.
Another
way to go,
banger.
Obi-Wan.
Oh my gosh.
Unforgiven, the first Western to win. Best
Oh,
Picture
not
since, like, the
again,
30s.
bro.
And Lawrence of Arabia, the greatest sweeping epic of all time, arguably. Which won everything but Best Actor for Peter O'Toole, sadly.
That's weird.
Mr. No Oscars, Peter O'Toole.
He
Honorary.
should have gotten one for Caligula.
Should have won for Troy, damn it.
My favorite year,
Rise
maybe.
of his.
Want to do hands again?
Hands are easy, especially on this first round. Who's going Unforgiven? One. Is your hand up in or is it off screen? No, you're going.
No.
Okay. So we got another 4 for 4.
Oh, no, we got 5.
No, 5.
There's 5.
Am I counting? Oh, I didn't see Celeste hand. All right then, Unforgiven it is. I'm like fine either way on this one, so I don't care.
I feel very strongly about.
Like this is another either one's fine with me. This one I have a feeling which way it'll go. The Shape of Water. It's a very love it or hate it Best Picture winner versus Kramer, which is a weird thing to say.
versus Kramer.
Shape of Water versus Kramer. With another
funny.
Dustin Hoffman win. And Meryl Streep in her first Oscar-winning role, of first of like 20-odd nominations.
Yeah.
I'm about equal on either of these. So who's going Shape of Water? Is anyone going to go Shape of Water?
Only because it's science fiction.
Come on, Guillermo. The man Guillermo.
It's almost a coin toss for me. But
I'd go Shape of Water too, just because like I've rewatched it more and I'd rather watch Shape of Water, and it has such gorgeous music and cinematography. So we'll do Shape of Water versus Kramer in the comments. Do you want Guillermo del Toro's long overdue Oscar win?
I don't really care for Shape of Water that much. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people are kind of like, but
it's amazing.
Like it's a love it or hate it.
It's like I don't know.
It's oddly not very edgy.
But that's just not really a movie. That's just it's too weird for my taste.
I don't think it's weird enough.
How can you not like the fish fucking movie?
No, I'm sorry. I think that movie's weird. Way too weird for me.
I originally was going to have an odd number of people, but I didn't want to like neglect anyone who was interested, and it just ended up being an even amount of people. For future ones of these, I will intentionally only have probably 5 people, including myself. Just FYI.
But it's nice to get into the comment section, though. I think.
Yeah, because then you can.
If I had like 17 screens, I'd have like polls going and stuff. But since I already have to do this,
right, that makes sense. Efficiency.
Right, yeah.
4 in the comments for Shape of Water.
Hey, Mega Man Booty Man, you're voting for Shape of Water. Do you know why? Because that lady gets that water booty in that movie.
A girl literally has sex with a fish.
Shape of Water. So let's go.
That's just wrong for me, dude. I'm sorry. That's just weird.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Shape of Water is. Looks like it's going to be Shape of Water. Okay. Ooh, this one's easy for me, and I haven't seen one of them, which I mean sounds fair. But goddamn, do I love Rain Man? We got a lot of Dustin Hoffman back to back here, didn't we? That was weird. He's in good movies. That Dustin Hoffman. Who is going to go? Tom Jones.
What is the other one? I can't tell.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
That one. I have not seen Tom Jones. but I grew up on Rain Man, and it's like been one of my favorite movies since I was like 7. So I'm gonna go Rain Man. Who else is going Rain Man with me?
Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Rain Man all the way.
No,
Kmart sucks for the win.
I love Rain Man.
I'm Tom Jones.
Well, you gotta have an opinion.
I've not seen Tom.
Sorry,
Jones.
had to make a Pulp Fiction joke. I'm sorry.
I
had to make
lost
a Pulp
that
Fiction
one.
joke.
Man, you gotta have an opinion.
Like,
Here's a good
well,
one.
You gotta have an opinion.
Oh,
I mean, do you think that
easy.
God came down from heaven and stopped?
Ordinary People, Regular Joes versus The Artiste from 2011. You got the category fraud best supporting actor win for Ordinary People. The movie that everyone but Donald Sutherland was nominated for. Poor Donald Sutherland. Never been nominated for.
Oh man, poor guy.
My
He
man
got a
Donald
Lifetime Achievement Award a
Sutherland
couple years ago.
got done dirty.
Let's do a show of hands. Who's going Ordinary People? Not by much,
Movie's fucking amazing.
but it's
Well, we're tied again.
no,
No, that wasn't a tie.
I
No.
thought we
No.
were tied.
No,
Yeah,
we
5.
got it.
It's 5.
Okay, we got 5. Yeah.
Way to go, Ordinary
Artist was
People.
him, or do you just not have an opinion?
The artist was good, but I mean, it's not that great to be honest with you. It's not like best picture worthy.
Artist is probably my 3rd favorite Best Picture nominee from that year that I can think of without looking at the list.
I'm glad that Ordinary People is sort of, I don't know, like everybody, wishes, a lot of people anyway, I'm not one of them, wishes Raging Bull had won over it, but it seems today people are coming around to loving Ordinary People, and I like that.
It's such a powerful, beautiful film. Like I
Agreed.
was really blown away by how much I loved it. It's so good.
I only
The
saw
artist
it
I thought was just okay,
2 years ago.
honestly. But
It's a tough
Okay.
ooh,
One Flew
uh-oh.
Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
Uh-oh.
the 3rd and final film to win all top 5 Academy Awards, picture, director, screenplay, actor, actors, against The Apartment, which is the one movie I wanted to watch this week that I didn't get around to, and now I'm angry.
For whoever hasn't seen The Apartment, though, it is freaking incredible.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
It is.
it
Yes,
is one of the
thank
best
you.
movies
Yes.
ever made.
Yes,
Billy
I love
Dove
The
is
Apartment.
the
So good.
man.
Well, who's going Apartment? Let's just do that. Apartments. We got 5 apartments. 6 apartments.
6.
Oh wow!
Yeah, let's go.
I fucking love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I thought it would be very
I'm
close.
talking about.
Honestly,
Yeah, I thought it'd be closer than that.
I mean, I
but-
love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but The Apartment is better.
Pascal Wexler signed my copy
Nice.
of Cuckoo's Nest.
Brad
Well, I
Dourif's
know what
amazing
you're thinking.
also, by the way. If you want to see Brad Dourif acting and you're a Chucky fan, go watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's.
What's wrong, Gun Jam?
oh gosh,
Uh-oh.
Oh
Okay,
no!
so-
I'm gonna
Don't
get
do
in trouble
this to
for
me.
this one.
Oh no!
I saw this when I was putting the lineup up, and I was like, "Oh, that's a weird one." That'll be
I-
like,
Titanic is great, but
don't do this to
Casablanca,
me.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it's got to be
who's
Casablanca.
going for Casablanca for old time's sake? Hands for Casablanca.
Again, like I
don't
pull
see
out
hands.
statues and stuff like that, but I freaking love this movie, man. It's so good. Ingrid Bergman is amazing. Humphrey is amazing. It's just, man.
It is.
Just looking at
So
you,
what's,
bud.
is that 4?
Titanic
for-
hits different.
I think we got
Who's
4.
got-
How many
who's got-
do we got?
Casablanca?
Even raise your hands
Put your
for
hands
anyone that chose Casablanca.
I know Tim does. So we're 4 for.
For Casablanca,
This one's- See, I feel I need to because I've seen them both. This one can be up to the audience because I don't care.
Yeah,
either way.
yeah,
And
that's
I
kind of tough.
They're both great to me in very different ways. So let's just
Titanic.
have the crowd vote Casablanca or Titanic. Do you love James Cameron's 90s blockbuster masterpiece or the movie from the 40s that people have actually watched?
Look, y'all,
Which is equally great.
y'all don't have
I mean, I
to
love
pretend
old school
that
films,
Titanic
but-
isn't incredible. Okay.
I love Titanic. It's schmaltzy, but it's
I do
like,
too. I mean, I've seen Titanic like a number of times.
look at this amazing edition. It's so beautiful.
Don't make me go
It's
pull
like-
my 3D Titanic Blu-ray.
See
then.
through lace. It's so cool. I freaking love this movie, though.
thematic.
I do too, man. I really,
Casablanca,
even though I love Casablanca, I don't own it for some odd reason.
Mhm.
I don't own it.
Wow, Mega Mike really
That's
does not
how,
like
I thought he was
Casablanca.
voting for Casablanca, and then I'm like, oh wait, and then I saw this.
It took me like 4 viewings to like Casablanca, but now I love it. But
I do love it. I do love it.
Titanic for different
I
reasons.
love Casablanca.
All right, so 1, 2.
Mhm.
I mean, it looks like it's going Casablanca in the crowd, so we'll go Casablanca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an all timer. I don't mind it going.
Yeah.
Titanic was going to lose eventually.
No, I'm not mad about it, but man, I love Titanic.
We got Marty.
Oh shit!
You all just bet against James Cameron.
Best, yeah, right. Don't do that. Best actor winning Marty against picture director, editing, and sound winning Platoon, if I remember off the top of my head correctly. I love Platoon. I watched the 4K fairly recently, which is grainy as fuck, but I kind of think it adds to a movie like that.
Yeah.
Because the colors were still brilliant, but it was just grainy because it's, shot on film in the jungle. And
and it kind of makes it kind of makes sense.
It just seems like it should look like
that. So, yeah.
Who's going Marty over Platoon? Let's just do that. I haven't seen Marty. It's one of those
Marty is
titles
amazing.
I keep
Marty
almost
just put out a great.
I keep hearing that too, but
it is so good.
Marty.
Yep. It's like we're going Platoon over Marty. By
Oliver Stone signed my steelbook.
That's awesome.
Okay, we're on the second.
Buddy.
Humble brag.
Little brag, right?
We're on our second round of this thing. So we got through the first round of those. 12 Years a Slave versus American Beauty.
Not at bad time.
Who is going 12 Years a Slave? Okay, American Beauty it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing this again.
American Beauty all the way. All right, this one seems like it'll go All About Eve. Is anyone not? Is it? Who's going to vote for Argo? I personally enjoy Argo more, but I've only seen All About Eve once, and it was like 2 days ago. So All About Eve on this one.
Yeah, whatever.
Just based on the previous round of voting, you can sort of gauge at this point. Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah, let's just start doing raise of hands again.
Braveheart and Forrest Gump. This one might be closer, I think, because they're 1 year after
Give me
another.
a close one.
Wow.
94, 95.
Oh.
I prefer Forrest Gump. I'll just say that. I'll go Forrest Gump. It's more historically accurate, which is pathetic. Because Braveheart is about a real person.
They're both amongst my favorites of all time.
Yeah. They're very equal. This is tough. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather watch Forrest Gump over Braveheart.
Should we do hands?
That's probably the only thing that would beat it.
Yeah, we should do hands.
Both defining
Who's
of
going
my
Braveheart?
childhood.
Who's going Braveheart?
Who's going Braveheart?
I think
Braveheart.
maybe me.
Okay, Forrest Gump by a hair, by a feather, you could say.
By feather.
Oh, I like to see what you did there.
That was very hard to vote against.
Dances with Wolves or Oliver. Who is
I've
going?
not seen either, so I won't be voting.
Who's going with Oliver?
I voted against Dances with Wolves before, but I think I'm going with it here.
Dances with Wolves. It shall be. Oh, fuck. Here's like two of my favorite movies against each other.
No.
Oh, shoot.
Schindler's List and Silence
It's a rough one.
of the Lambs. This is like a tie for me. Like, honestly, these are two of my top 20 favorite movies of all time. So it's very hard to gauge.
Oscar.
I don't know.
Oscar.
Take a moment
Oscar.
to think.
Oscar.
Oh man.
Emotional impact in Schindler gets me more than anything in Silence.
Yeah.
So I'm going Schindler.
Who's going Schindler's? Let's follow Tim's Schindlering with all the Schindlers in the house. 2, 3. Like I said, I'm like damn near even on this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I gotta go Schindler. I feel bad.
Man.
It's one of those things.
That's fine. I mean, that's one of the things.
Yeah, I get it.
It's gonna be like, you know what? I don't care which one wins.
Yeah.
Both are.
Either one would have been fine with me, but it's like
masterpiece.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
then you
saying.
got crap like this, and
Yeah.
And Happened One Night and Gladiator, Mr. Nichols' favorite movie.
Frank Capra.
Even I would go It Happened One Night, and I just saw it today for the first time. So who'd go It Happened One Night? Here.
Yes, good.
The Happening One Night, starring Mark Wahlberg.
Even though I love Gladiator more, but
Holy
it's just,
shit!
again,
I didn't do this on
again,
purpose.
recency
That's fine.
bias.
Okay.
Recency bias for me because I've seen it happen one night recently.
This wasn't
Oh my god!
intentional.
Oh no!
I put them on the same side on purpose, so it couldn't be Godfather versus Godfather 2 at the end. But I did not mean for them to literally match up like this.
It has to be one or the other. So
Yeah,
Let's vote for 3.
First one.
Coda. Godfather 3 Coda. All right, who's going for the original? Let's just do that. OG Godfather.
I just think it's a better story, I think, than the second one.
I think it's comparing.
yeah,
two,
it's definitely a better
10s.
story, but
They're both 10s for me.
Yeah, I've never been a massive fan of either of them, but I prefer the second one, but not enough to care.
yeah, I definitely go with the first Godfather.
So. I just like the Robert De Niro thing is really why I prefer.
I'll give him an offer. You can't refuse.
Right. Robert De Niro is so good, but I got to go 1.
Chicago versus Gentleman's Agreement. I'm obviously going Chicago because I go pretty hard on Chicago.
Yeah, it's probably Chicago, but I'm going Gentleman's. So
Yeah.
Chicago. Raise your hand.
Gentlemen.
I'll go Chicago.
Oh wow, are we 4-4-4?
We're tied.
Okay.
Wow.
We're
Okay,
tied.
crowd.
Okay, we're tied.
All y'all in the audience,
Wow.
vote for Chicago or Gentleman's Agreement.
Audience time.
Hey,
I
Derek,
would
question.
make like actual polls, but it's like with multiple screens already, it's kind of a bitch. Also, I'm an idiot and I don't know how to do it. Like I could figure it out, but it'll just take even more time and I'd screw something up. It's not so hard when you yell.
Hey, Derek, should we take hands for both options in case anybody wants to abstain?
I suppose. That's a good point. Who doesn't want to vote?
Not for this round, but just in general.
Just in general.
Just in general, like when we get like moving forward.
When we're tied, first person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
not a bad point. I figured after the first round there'd be fewer abstains to the first round run through. Platoon would win the whole thing for me, says Cloud Monet. I like your name. All right, I got 2.
I wouldn't be mad if it did.
I got 2 Chicagos and 1 Gentleman's Agreement. I'll give it 5 seconds.
I kind of thought Chicago would move on in this one anyways.
I love Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's amazing. Chicago's great. I love that.
It's another good one because it came from another very difficult one before.
Oh,
Bridge on the River Kwai versus Clint Eastwood's Western masterpiece of the 90s. Unforgiven.
I could be alone in this, but I'm going Bridge over.
Who's
River
going
Kwai.
Bridge? Who's going Bridge? I barely go Unforgiven. Barely.
Oh man.
Barely. By like
I
a
would like
hair.
to see Unforgiven win this whole thing if I could have my way.
Like I really like both of these, but I don't love either of them. So
I love Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, I would rather watch again over Bridge on the River Kwai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Shape of Water versus The Rain Man. Who is going to
Raymond's
go
definitely go win.
Who's going to do Rain Man? Who buys their undies at Kmart? I do. Like I'm pretty much tied on this one.
It
but
doesn't matter
I love
anyways.
Rain
I
So it gets
have
the
to go with Rain Man. I love Rain
Man.
Man.
Gotta see Wapner. Ooh, here's a good one.
Right, 1121 Raymond.
Oh, Apartment.
Oh, shit, this is hard.
Apartment.
man.
Regular Joe's versus the Apartment.
Shit.
Who's going to
Two
Two
Apartment?
hands for the Apartment.
Throw hands for the Apartment up here.
Put double hands up for the Apartment if you're going to go with that one.
Apartment it is. And I haven't seen Apartment, and only people have only watched one.
Yeah, Tim and I had to go with double hands because we're like, nope, it's the Apartment.
I'm cool with that moving forward, even though I went ordinary.
Oh, yeah. Virtual fist bump there, Tim.
Casablanca and Platoon. Casablanca. Who's going Casablanca? Show your hands. I know. 1, 2,
My
3,
hands
4,
are
5.
holding
That's enough.
Casablanca.
That's enough. I personally would have gone Platoon, but it didn't matter. But just to be real.
If your hands were holding it, so I mean, I can tell your hands were raised.
Yeah, they literally had to be raised to be holding that.
Oh,
Right.
damn.
Oh,
We have
that's
the
hard.
champion, American
Oh,
Beauty,
okay. Yeah.
the reigning champion. You could say.
Yeah, I ain't going to
Against
go
All
against it
About
this time,
Eve.
so. American Beauty.
Who's going American Beauty on this one?
Oh, this hurts, but I'm sticking All About Eve.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe if I had
So-
time to watch it
So
more.
I'm guessing we're tied again.
I changed my mind, but it's a tie.
Yep.
American Beauty or All About Eve voters in the audience.
Betty
See,
Davis is so magnificent.
See, I
in
voted
All
against
About
my
Eve.
wife, so you know we're a real couple here. So I wear the pants in this family, I say. Until she comes down here and hits me with something. Oh, y'all watching American Beauty or All About Eve? You got one for All
We
About
got
Eve.
one for Eve.
Like, I don't really carry the way because they are both great and they're both so very different. I was impressed with how relevant All About Eve still is, considering it's from 1950. While American Beauty, being only 25, not even years old, is extremely dated, kind of. But it's just so damn good that I love it.
It's close, but
I honestly don't care
That's
which
a
one
good
wins.
point.
Keep voting, folks. All About Eve is the only one.
Mhm.
All right, we'll go All About Eve. All right.
I guess. I mean, if that's
Goodbye,
no
former
one's-
champion.
no one else is going to try.
Some people don't want to vote because they haven't seen both. It's fun. It's fine. You got
Yeah, I
two,
guess.
the good old 90s best picture matchup here. Got Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
The two 90s best pictures that everyone agrees shouldn't have won, probably, in hindsight.
I'll
But you
vote
can
with.
give it-
I'll vote
No,
with Tom
I
Hanks here.
think Forrest Gump deserved to win.
I have nothing against it winning. I just think it's these are two movies that people love to shit on just because they won. Even though they're both fantastic.
And that's just
Mhm.
because they're just you know what? I don't know which one wants to win, so we just have to crap on this one.
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
one's popular.
it sounds generic, but I still would have picked Shawshank that year though over Forrest Gump.
Me too.
I honestly, yeah, I would have
too.
picked Shawshank if I'm being honest with you. I
What
love
was the
Shawshank.
competition in 1990 for Dances with Wolves?
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Godfather
Goodfellas should
3.
have been the winner, dude. I love
Yeah,
it.
now that you say that, I
Godfather
think
movie.
I would have preferred that one over Dances with Wolves.
They at least could have given it director. Just give Marty his damn directing.
Has he
And
never
Pulp
won?
Fiction was the other one against Forrest Gump.
Yep, it was Pulp Fiction, Forrest
And
Gump, and
Shawshank also,
Shawshank. It's the
so.
best year ever.
Yeah,
So who's going
it was
Forrest?
between Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, and Forrest Gump. So
I'm going Forrest.
I would
Same.
too.
Forrest.
Forrest.
It's
Forrest.
definitely more rewatchable.
Wow.
Wow,
Clean
all even
sweep.
this time. There we go.
I like Dances with Wolves, but I love me some Forrest Gump.
Shit.
All right.
Mm.
Schindler's List. And it happened one night.
This
Yes,
is
we're doing this again.
The OG rom-com versus something that's sad that it really happened, and it's a brilliant movie. I don't know. There's not much to say about Schindler's List. It hasn't said already. I can't not go Schindler's List. I'll just say
yeah,
that. I'm on Schindler's
emotional
List.
impact of Schindler. I gotta
Yeah.
go Schindler.
Schindler.
It Happened One Night is a great movie, and if it came out today, it would be a really good romantic comedy.
Mhm.
But it wouldn't be anything beyond that, I don't think.
Right.
So who's all Schindlering here? Put your hands
Schindler.
back up.
Schindler.
So the Schindlers have it.
Schindler, you have completed your list.
We got The Godfather versus Chicago. Who is going to go
Audio
Chicago?
tools.
Let's do
The
Chicago.
Godfather.
I'm going to be the one weird guy who would prefer Chicago over The Godfather. Because
You know what? I'll be that weird guy with you there, Derek.
I am entertained by Chicago when I watch it. And it's just as brilliantly made, technically, as The Godfather, I would say, if not more so. But I'm okay with The Godfather winning. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't care, honestly. That's fine.
Unforgiven versus Rain Man.
Hmm.
I'm excited for that Rain Man 4K. It's insane. Who's going Unforgiven? And I'm assuming the Unforgiven DVD counts as
Yes.
Unforgiven. Unforgiven it
Yes.
is.
Baby.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
would
go
go Rain Man,
Unforgiven.
but Unforgiven has it. I just love Rain Man so damn much. Okay,
I
Tim,
do
we're gonna
too.
make you. We're gonna make Tim really angry at himself here. for doing this to himself.
Ah, shit, man.
The Apartment versus Casablanca. Who's going Casablanca?
I still gotta go Casablanca, but damn it, The Apartment is so.
No.
Go Casablanca.
The Apartment. I'm sorry.
Tim.
Casablanca, keep your hands
I
up
like
there.
Casablanca a little bit more.
You
This is one of my
disappoint
all-time
me
favorites.
so.
Someone else said Casablanca and they moved their hand.
Bro.
So it was a tie. So it's 4 for 4. Okay, audience. Casablanca versus The Apartment.
Come on, The
Talking about
Apartment.
my all-time
Casablanca
favorites here.
versus the other things. You can't. This is what, yeah. Like I said, I haven't seen The Apartment yet. This is one I really want to watch this week. I just couldn't get around to it. I got the damn 4K, so I'm watching the fucking thing. But yeah, this is one of those you can't be wrong kind of things. So
I would not be upset if Apartment is. I mean, they're both amazing films. Just I got more of a
they're
connection
very
to
different.
Casablanca.
Isn't The Apartment a Christmas movie too?
Yeah, most of it's
I know that. That's
during
what my
Christmas.
folks
I'll take that one as a Christmas
New Year's
movie. I'll
Eve
watch that. I'll watch that every Christmas.
Nice. Good. It gives me a good reason to watch it this month. So I saw that. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. I knew that. I would have put a little more effort into watching it this week. All right. It doesn't help when we only have one vote for each movie. So
It's
we
a
gotta
tie.
do first vote here.
Here.
Come on, audience.
And we got 15 people in there.
Help us
Somebody.
out here, please.
At least
have
3
an
of you have
opinion.
seen one of these movies, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Shirley MacLaine is so adorable in The
I'm
Apartment.
gonna roll a dice online.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
that's-
Oh, we
apartment.
got an apartment. We got an apartment.
Not sweeping, but
Oh,
got 'em.
we got an
We
apartment.
got 2
Okay.
apartments. Holy shit! It's The Apartment for the win.
wow.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Run, Forrest, Run versus the Betty Davis
Yeah.
eyes.
Oh,
This is easy for me, but we'll see if it's
Davis
close.
eyes. Oh, Dana. Again. I just think of that Butt Week sketch with Eddie Murphy singing Betty Davis eyes. from SNL every time. Who's gonna go Forrest Gump? Actually, no. Let me scratch that. Who's gonna go All About Eve?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're tied again.
I told you guys.
Yeah, I just love Forrest Gump too much to vote against it. So I would say
I can't vote against it, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
Somebody
against
forced
it.
me to vote against it. I'd be
We
like,
got 2 votes in the
no.
audience for Forrest Gump already, so it's gonna be Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Unless a couple people go All About Eve.
All About
Then
Eve.
we
is
gotta
just
pee.
a
No,
better
we have
movie.
one.
mid level's got a P.
I got
Don't go to the Best Buy by my house because there'll be a naked guy looking at himself in the mirror when you walk in there to pick up your. It seems like a very Kevin Smith thing to have happen though, like while picking up Clerks 3. It's like this would happen in Clerks 3. Why is this happening? And the best
Are you
part
sure
is,
he
like,
wasn't
I
filming
went-
number 4?
Yeah, right. And I left the men's room and went 2 feet to the left to the unisex lockable bathroom that's in between the men's and women's room. Why aren't you in there being naked? Is all I can think.
Yeah.
You count to 5 here, and we got a Forrest Gump. 1. Forrest Gump it is. By
Buddy?
there.
What happened?
What?
Oh.
Mark's not connected. No. Well, we'll keep our eye out for him.
I just thought about something. Unless I'm blanking completely, or we're doing the one side, right? One side. Then the
Yeah,
other.
it goes half and
yeah,
half.
it's
It's
one
kind of
side.
dumb thing. Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit! I forgot the other 46 nominees.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, there's a lot of stuff we didn't get to here.
Yeah. Well, that's
Right.
the dumb thing is, like, I tried to shuffle it because it's kind of alphabetical, which I didn't intend. But like I said, it's not going to be soon enough. We got Schindler's List versus The Godfather. That's not alphabetical at all. On yeah, there was just no way for me to like fix it. I don't know why. So Schindler's List versus The Godfather.
This is the first time I'm voting against Schindler. Godfather is just incredible.
Who's gonna go Godfather?
We lost Mark.
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye out for him. We crapped out on us.
But
so Godfather, hands up.
Yeah,
I don't want to. Schindler, it is.
I'll take it.
I'll take emotional impact over really well-made movie any day, especially when the movie with the emotional impact is
Also really well made.
Better made, in my opinion.
Yes.
There's Mark. He's back, but he's like not there. So
I don't know why my camera stopped working.
Oh, you're there. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Really?
just so you know, Schindler's List just beat The Godfather.
Oh,
Curious.
wow. Okay.
I know, right? Oh,
Who'd have thought that god awful movie would lose to such a god awful movie? Unforgiven and The
Pun
Apartment.
intended.
God awful. Who's going Unforgiven here?
I'm going Unforgiven. I can't see my hand right now.
2 Unforgivens against The Apartment. Doesn't even matter what I do. Apartment is cruising. It's doing better than I thought it would.
I'm very happy with
Yeah,
that.
baby. Let's do.
Okay, this one should be easy. As good as I. We got 93 and 94 here against each other. That's interesting. Schindler's List and Forrest Gump. I love me some Forrest Gump, but there ain't no fucking way I'm voting against Schindler's List. And again,
I have to go Forrest Gump.
who else is going Forrest?
Oddly, I might go Forrest too.
Oh, do we lose him again? There he
we're
is
gonna
again.
see Schindler make it all the way on the one side because of the emotional impact.
Also, an amazing movie.
Yeah, emotional impact.
Schindler
Yeah,
it
emotional
is.
impact versus something else.
Honestly, it is like one of my favorite movies.
It is very well
okay.
made too, though. So
I think this is.
understandable.
Oh, sorry. It's just hard. I'm like scared to like close this to see how far we are, but I think we're in the next to last round of this half. Schindler's List.
Well, I'm voting against Schindler's. I'm going with Apartment.
Who's going Apartment?
I have to go with The Apartment.
I think I might go Apartment too.
Apartment.
Okay.
No
Very
shit.
tough.
No shit.
That's crazy.
I would probably disagree had I seen the other one. So it's going to be The Apartment versus whatever wins on this half.
The Apartment is incredible. The only reason I voted against it at all was because I love Casablanca just a little bit more. But
I'm telling them.
Still got it at least in the round.
yeah,
Gene Kelly's American in Paris, the only slip-covered snapper case I own in my collection, versus A Beautiful Mind, the makeup Oscar for Ron Howard losing for Apollo 13. Who's going to go? I haven't seen American in Paris, honestly. So who's going to go American in Paris?
Rip.
It's funny because like A Beautiful Mind's usually not that looked upon as like a great Best Picture winner, but I don't think the other one is either.
How many people
really
have
love
seen
it.
American in Paris? I'm just
I
curious.
saw it, but
I've never seen it.
really love
I've seen
A
it.
Beautiful Mind.
Yeah. The
I
art
love
direction
Beautiful Mind as well, bro. That is a great
art
movie.
direction
Yeah, I
is
go
really
Beautiful Mind just because I've seen it and I really love it. All right. I honestly thought that might have been one that like lost right away, but it all depended on what it went up.
Yeah.
Here's one I say I've seen All the Quiet on the Western Front, but it's been so long I might as well not have seen it. So I'll just not vote this round.
I'm also sitting.
I've seen the remake of All Quiet on the Western Front. I saw the remake.
The newest remake or the like 80s TV remake?
The newest one from that
I've
came on
seen the
Netflix.
TV one, but not the newer one. The TV one has
Was
a
it
kid.
80? Was it going against 80 Days?
80 Days and All Quiet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to vote because I haven't seen either of them, and then neither of them weigh heavily one way or the other historically, in my opinion. So, who's going to go All Quiet on the Western Front? Who has an opinion here? 80 Days? Show hands for 80 Days, or say it if you're Mark.
I'm sorry. What are the I'm trying to fix my camera. I'm sorry, guys. What are the options?
Around the World in 80 Days or All Quiet on the Western Front?
I've only seen Western Front, so I'll go with that one.
All right, so I think that squeaks it out because I'm not going to vote. It goes 4-3. Ooh, where's it going? Best Years of Our Lives, one I almost put in today until I realized it was almost 3 hours long and I didn't have the time. And Annie Hall, which people love their Woody Allen movies.
Yeah.
I like how fast you're grabbing those DVDs, considering like you don't know what's going to be up here. It's very impressive.
He just has
Like,
them
if I
like
was
right in
doing
front
it,
of him, and
it'd be
he's like Hangout's just like all ready for that kind of stuff. He just has it
Yeah,
right in front of him, and it's just like
on the floor, handing them to him. All right, I love Annie Hall.
it's like he has a robot that's just handing him the DVDs.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
So
I haven't seen Best Years of Our Lives, but I know it's damned good, and
I'm
I love that they gave
vice
the
versa.
Paraclete.
I've never seen Annie Hall, but I freaking love Myrna Loy, and I'm going Myrna Loy.
All right, so who's going Annie Hall? Show of hands. I like Annie Hall a lot.
Love Annie Hall, but not voting.
Mark?
I'm begrudgingly voting for this because I love it, but Woody Allen is the fucking worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he's a piece of shit, but I love this movie.
It's really good, honestly.
How about you, Mark? Where you at?
I'll go Annie Hall.
Okay.
Myrna Loy is weeping right now.
Yeah. This movie wins if you look at a lot of lists. Best years of our life quite often.
From Here to Eternity, the other one, the one I was going to watch if it was shorter than It Happened One Night this morning. I picked the shorter of the two because they're both in that box set. And Birdman with Michael Keaton. What should have been Michael Keaton's Oscar win, probably.
No, they gave it to Eddie. No, actually, that year should have been a nomination and win for Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I could argue that.
So,
for Nightcrawler.
With From Here to Eternity, gonna say it, Frank Sinatra was a really good actor.
He won for that, right?
I liked him a lot as an actor.
So yeah, I'll take that one.
He's so scrawny in it.
Isn't he always? I don't know, I guess. Not a big Frank Sinatra guy.
Did you guys know that contractually Frank Sinatra had to be offered the role for John McClane?
Yeah, because he made an older movie that was like based on the same book series or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Real quick, Derek, I'm going to join on my phone, so you're just going to have to let me come back in through the studio. Okay, so I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, we could begin voting before it goes back. Who's going to go Birdman? I personally love Birdman. So we can wait for Mark if we feel the need.
Eternity has that great classic beach scene, but I just can't give it the vote.
Lost Ben for a second. Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, what happened right there?
Well,
I thought he was going to turn into, I thought for a second he was going to turn into Mysterio. just splitting into two different people.
Yeah.
Then we wouldn't even call you BINBUSTER anymore. We would call you Ben Stereo.
Bleeka. So I know Ron Mysterio.
Trying to be courteous and wait for Mark here.
All right, you're good.
What do you guys think is going to win between The Apartment and what else comes up? I would have asked at the beginning, but I think Lord of the Rings. I would have thought Apartment would have been in the final two.
Probably. I don't know, man.
Is there anything that
right now? If Lord of the Rings makes it on this side, I'm Apartment. I'm Apartment all the way on that.
Yeah.
Apartment all the way, man. Maybe. Yes, please.
Rocky, perhaps.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, maybe Rocky.
Good. We're doing Birdman versus. So hands up again for Birdman, just so we got everyone in here again.
I don't even know what the other option is. It's Birdman for me.
Did you have your hand up, Luke, and dropped it right away? I missed it.
No, I was fixing my AirPod.
Oh, I see how it is. So you're gonna make it a tie. Okay.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I was just fixing my AirPod.
According to the chat, we already have two Birdmans versus one From Here to Eternity. Does anyone else want to vote Birdman versus From Here to Eternity to help break or make this tie more awkward?
You know what? I'll break the tie.
Fair enough.
If it'll shut you guys up, I'll break the tie.
I love Birdman. It's great. Oh, I know where Ben's going.
Love Michael Keaton.
Ben-Hur. Sweeping epic that won 11 Academy Awards versus The English Patient, the movie that beat Fargo. That's all I see.
Don't you know?
But it also won like 9 Oscars, and they're both sweeping epics of their time, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Sweeping epics.
Sweep.
So which sweeping epic that won a shit load of Oscars do you prefer? Who's going Ben-Hur on this one?
The Charlton Heston one.
I would go Ben-Hur. I know Ben.
I'm going to go Ben-Hur.
He loves himself some Charlton. He loves a long, cold Charleston chew.
Ben-Hur.
Kristen Scott Thomas is gorgeous, but I'm not going to give it to her.
So is Willem Dafoe, but you know what I mean. Is he an anime?
Who doesn't love Willem Dafoe, bro?
We got Cimarron against the French Connection.
Oh, the French Connection is so good.
I haven't seen Cimarron, but the French Connection is very good, and I need to watch it again because I haven't watched it since I bought that Blu-ray when it was like $3 a few months ago.
The first Western to win, Cimarron.
Yep.
First of only a few, actually. It's funny. People like I always assume Westerns won Best Picture all the time, and there's like 3.
Yeah.
And the last one was 30 years ago.
I've made my not caring for Westerns that much pretty evident. So yeah, I'm French Connection.
I like newer neo-Western
Connection.
kind of movies, but like old, slow cowboys.
I mean, I love
Western's not a big
westerns,
fan.
but I guess it just kind of depends on
Yeah.
which one, kind of just peaks out to me. Like in regard, like The Magnificent Seven is like the biggest example that really comes to mind with me with a western.
Well, that is
not the
few I
60s
like.
version. I'm talking about the 2016 one from Antoine Fuqua of The Magnificent Seven.
Ew. I like the
Sorry,
crowd.
I love that movie. I'm sorry, I love The
Who's going
Magnificent Seven.
Cimarron? Let's do that. Who's going Cimarron? That's the right answer. Okay.
Oklahoma Sooner fan? No?
All right. This one's interesting. Coda, last year's winner, nominated for 3 awards, won 3 awards. And How Green Was My Valley, the movie that's famous for beating Schindler's List now. But it is also a sweeping epic of its day. I haven't
Change?
to see it. How Green Is My Valley.
I didn't see Coda.
I didn't either.
Does
I
anyone
didn't
want
either.
to
There's
vote?
a fucking Apple. Yeah,
Right. I only have
I'll
Apple because I. Out of people who are voting, who's going for Coda?
I'm voting Valley.
Who's going for Valley? We got
Yeah,
more
I'll
than
actually
votes.
go for Valley.
I-
It's pretty good, honestly.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it,
I'm
but-
not voting.
I don't care enough for Coda to like be like, yeah, I've seen it, so I'll vote for it over this movie I haven't watched yet. That's like a classic. So we'll go.
My
How
Coda
Green Is
just
My
came in the
Valley.
mail today.
Oh, nice
Oh yeah,
timing.
nice.
Yeah, so my collection's complete again.
Oh shit, this is hard.
Yeah, I just bought the Lost Weekend too, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. And Million
Oh,
Dollar
it's
Baby.
so good.
I personally love Million Dollar Baby. Like I was
Me
amazed how
too.
much I like that.
One of
movie.
the saddest endings ever.
What do you mean?
Oh my god. You guys have
I
not
thought it
seen
was
Million
a
Dollar
pretty
Baby?
good pick-me-up film.
2004 was a damn good year for Best Picture too. Like that was one of my favorite years.
Yeah, I mean,
And that didn't even have Eternal Sunshine in there, and it should have.
yeah, I mean,
Shit.
wait, did Jim
Who's gonna
Carrey get
go?
nominated for Eternal Sunshine?
No.
Only it
Sadly.
won screenplay and then was nominated for
Actor
Kate Winslet.
snub,
That's all it
actor
got.
snub alert. Jesus Christ, actor snub alert.
Yeah. Kate Winslet was nominated, and it won for screenplay. That's the only 2 things I got nominated for.
Jim Carrey
Should've
should have
won
been
for-
nominated, bro.
should've won for
He
editing,
should
too.
have been nominated. I mean,
Who's
heck,
going to Last Weekend?
I would let him win. I would let Jim Carrey win for that if he was
He should
nominated.
have won for Man on the Moon, who was nominated for that. Lost Weekend? Who's going Lost Weekend? Who do we lose now? Why is BINBUSTER dropping out here?
I guess the internet issues.
3 lost weekends against at least 4 Million Dollar Babies. Okay.
Come on, you're going against Billy Wilder, people. Come on.
Billy Dubs.
I'm
is
sorry,
the
man. $1 Million Baby is amongst my favorites.
It
That's
is. Yeah,
why
it is
that,
mine, too.
though.
Ooh, here's a good one. Another one Tim's going to hate himself for, probably.
This is My Fair Lady all the way. All the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
right,
go-
you're
I'll
Audrey
go with
Hepburn.
It's not. I mean,
Yes.
So,
I'll
yeah,
be
there we
honest.
go.
Like, I don't love My Fair Lady like that, but I'll take it any day. Honestly.
Who's going On the Waterfront?
Not me.
On the Waterfront is amazing.
I actually don't think I've seen.
I liked On the Waterfront, but I really enjoyed My Fair Lady. So I'm going to go My Fair Lady.
So yeah, I'll go with My Fair Lady. I don't think I've seen On the Waterfront.
Yeah. I've only watched them once, and it's been a long. Oh, this one's easy. The movie that should have won Best Picture and the movie that shouldn't have won Best Picture. Who are you going to vote for?
Just ask who's voting for King's Speech so we can.
Yep.
So we can just move on because
no one
we
has
already
to
know
stress
that
their arms out.
because we already know that everybody's going to vote for No Country for Old
I
Men.
don't want anyone to get their arms tired. So who's going King's Speech? Good answer. Okay.
Yeah, because we don't.
I do really love it.
I like
No
King's
Country
Speech.
is incredible.
Like, imagine this right now. You have No Country for Old Men versus The King's Speech, and you're basically doing a coin toss.
Moonlight and Shakespeare in Love. Both, oddly enough, extremely shocking Best Picture wins at the last second of their years.
Well,
Against La La
I know I
Land
pointed
and
this
Saving
out.
Private
I
Ryan.
pointed this out last time, but the only reason why Shakespeare in Love won Best Picture was because some Harvey Weinstein bribed the Academy with gifts, so just so it could win.
Yeah, he's a whore. That's for sure.
That's one
Screw
word
you,
for it.
Harvey
I'm impressed
Weinstein.
with your
Screw
movie
you.
grabbing speed.
It's
like-
stupid of me, but I still begrudgingly am mad about the freaking La La Land winning and then not winning 30 seconds later or whatever.
The best part was
Dude,
Damien
La La
Chazelle's face.
Land deserved to win Best Picture over Moonlight.
Tim. No, Tim.
Like-
I'm sorry. Moonlight is about 1,000 times better than La La Land.
No.
As far as
no,
screenwriting and
no,
storytelling
no.
goes, Moonlight is better.
Nah,
As far
La
as
La
It is
Land.
so much
things
better.
goes,
The movie as a
La La Land's better.
You know what? Moonlight's overrated.
Entertainment value,
No,
hell or
I'm
high
sorry.
water.
Moonlight is overrated.
I'm a hell or high water
It's
guy.
good. Don't get me wrong. I like it. But La La Land is like another echelon.
I didn't even like La La Land.
I didn't either.
Neither did
Talk
I.
about it.
I didn't like La La Land. I fucking loved La La Land.
There's either one. Yeah, that's a
Thank
very
you, Tim.
loved or hated movie.
Thank
it seems
you.
like, especially now. Who's
Thank
going
you,
Moonlight
Tim.
on this one? Moonlight. One,
Not me.
two. I'm your own Moonlight, Rob. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Ben, what are you doing? Moonlight or Shakespeare? Now that you're visible again. Oh, he's frozen.
He's kind of visible.
He's frozen
He's
again.
about to turn into Mysterio again.
I'm gonna go Moonlight. Fuck it. I'll be number 5 for
Yeah,
Moonlight.
just whatever. Moving on. I'm not arguing about Moonlight anymore.
They're not arguing about Moonlight and Shakespeare in Love. They're not worth it. Mutiny and the Bounty. Another movie that only won Best Picture, but at least was nominated for more than just Best Picture. And In the Heat of the Night, which is really fucking good. Actually, I really love In the Heat of the Night. So, who's with me in the Heat of the Night on this one?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. The show's great too.
They called us Mr. Tibbs. Is that the right series? Right?
I think that's what it was. I don't know.
Oh, me. Yeah.
It's a cool 4K too, because it has like 17 extra movies on it.
Oh, there you go.
Mini box set.
Ooh, this is an interesting pairing. The Hurt Locker. And this is the one I was mistaking, the Bing Crosby one. Going My Way. I have not seen that, but Hurt Locker, while I enjoyed it the first time I saw it, I actually liked it more the more I watched it. And it grew on me very, very much. It's not my favorite movie of 2009.
Avatar was.
I have no problem. Yeah.
No.
We were talking about that one last week in Glorious
Star Trek,
Bastards,
District
right?
9.
District 9. Oh, God. District 9 is so good. That was one of my favorite Oscar nomination surprises, District 9 getting in for Best Picture.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Who's going Hurt Locker?
Do I need to say more?
Well, so it doesn't matter. I would say Hurt Locker just out of like why I like it.
Shout out the girl, Catherine Bigelow. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
The first woman to win Best Director.
Can we have two more different movies here?
Here's two movies from the 80s that are, yeah, right. I'm glad I've seen them each, at least. I only watched Driving Miss Daisy for the first time.
Now I can hear you. Yeah.
There you are. I watched Driving Miss Daisy like right after Green Book came out. I had to watch Driving Miss Daisy because it was funny, and it's just like, it's the same fucking movie. Who's going Gandhi? Who's going Gaga for Gandhi up in this piece? I will.
E.T. should have won over Gandhi.
Most extras ever used in a film, Gandhi.
I'm sorry.
Where are you at, Derek?
I'm going to go Daisy.
You're going Daisy.
Yeah, I'm going Driving Miss Daisy also.
Does Daisy have this then? Or the more I watched it, and it grew on me. Works for me. Okay. I really hope Green Book and D against each other. Oh, they're going to. That's funny. I think. How random. Green Book versus the Deer Hunter. Oh wait, never mind.
This is no competition.
Green Book's not gonna fucking beat the Deer Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, no question. So let's just
Should I
move
just
on
click
here.
the Deer Hunter and get it over with?
Just click the Deer Hunter and let's move on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on because
Screw you,
Green Book does
other
not
car
deserve Best
driving
Picture.
people around movie. Okay, we got The Greatest Show on Earth, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the worst reviewed Best Picture winner of all time, like on Metacritic and stuff.
Yes.
Versus Gone with the Wind, which won 8 or so Oscars in 1939.
Gone with the Wind.
I don't give a damn, so I'm going with Gone with the Wind.
Who's gonna go with Gone with the Wind?
Me.
I would buy like the. I would buy like the.
I think I saw that in a film. I think I saw that in a film class in high school. Actually,
It's a beautiful movie. Tim, you haven't seen it, right? I remember you saying that.
No.
Have
But
you seen
Greatest Show on Earth is
well,
great.
that movie's. I think
Is it good?
I had to think. I had to do. I think I had to watch that in like 3 separate days. Actually, my film class.
It is. Yeah, it's 36.
The movie's 4 hours.
It's like 4 hours. Yeah, it's a haul. I don't like it, but I mean, it's a beautiful.
I
movie.
love Gone with the Wind.
We got The Great Ziegfeld versus The Last Emperor, which hopefully comes out on 4K in America because I'm sick of needing to order every good Arrow video release from the UK lately.
Sticking with Myrna Loy.
Oh, I need to look into this person because I honestly don't even know who the hell it is.
Ziegfeld has very boring moments. All those stage shows are tough.
Who's gonna go? Let's do a show of hands for Ziegfeld.
It'll be just me, Myrna Loy. Oh no, Ben.
You know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there, Tim.
I actually really, really love The Last Emperor. I think it's beautiful, and it went 9 for 9 for all of its nominations, which is for a movie like that with like one English-speaking actor in it or something like that. And it was Peter O'Toole again. It's just it was impressively good. I had the Criterion DVD and I sold it like a jackass. No. Got Chariots of Fire from 1981 against Slumdog Millionaire.
I abstain. I haven't seen either.
I'm
one.
abstaining too.
It's almost like you're looking at the same movie here. You got 2 people running. That's all they have in common, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
I love Slumdog Millionaire, honestly. So who's going Slumdog with me?
Me.
Who is Chariots of Fire then? Show of hands for Chariots.
I'm abstaining.
We already had 4
for
and
this
Tim
one.
abstained, right? So I guess it already won. Slumdog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it the best
already
picture
won
of
Tim
2008? We
abstained.
don't know. But I actually really like it. All right. I assume where this one's going, but we got Rocky and Wings, the very first Best Picture winner. And Rocky won in like one of the best Oscar years of all time. 1976 is absurd. It's so good. Like look into
Even
it.
a Taxi Driver for that year.
Yeah, 1976. Like Rocky arguably is like the 4th best nominee that year, and it's one Best Picture.
So I am going Rocky, but Wings is good. People should check out Wings.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, Wings is great.
Yeah.
There's another one I
I
almost
want
watched.
to-
I was like,
I
God,
want
it's
to,
like 2.5 hours long. Why is that 2.5 hours long? They're not even talking. How is it 2.5 hours long?
Who's
Damn old
not
movies.
going Rocky?
Yeah, who's not going Rocky? Let's do that. Trying to be cool. I see.
Boo.
You're not American.
Well,
You're going for the beat.
All right.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
Why?
Actually,
I know where Tim's
this
going.
way. I will break you.
We got Return of the King.
I
versus-
could literally be the only person going this way, but Hitchcock, man.
Yeah.
Rebecca.
Hitchcock's Best Picture winning, but not Best
yeah.
Director.
Rebecca.
Yeah. Hitchcock.
Rebecca.
Que sera, sera.
Who's
What
going
will be,
Rebecca?
will
Everyone
be.
put your hands up. Let's do that.
I don't care if it's only the 3 of us in the
I haven't seen it.
It's a great
I'll be
movie.
honest.
Yeah.
Rebecca's fantastic. This is a very difficult one for me.
But you're going Lord of the Rings still.
Yeah.
I will abstain, and it'll still be Lord of the Rings because I haven't seen Rebecca, and I don't want to disrespect Mr. Hitchcock here. Mr. Never won an Oscar, Alfred Hitchcock. Parasite versus The Life of Emile Zola. I have a feeling this is going to go Parasite. Who's going Parasite? Everyone likes Parasite, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get through this one. Oh, that's a good one. We got The Departed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Best Picture winner.
Departed.
versus The Sting, which
So-
I actually really enjoyed The Sting when I watched it. I was
yeah. Did enough of you guys see the Sting? The Sting is fucking great.
Sting is great. I thought it was great too.
Yeah,
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
I really
The
like
opening
the
credits.
Sting.
The opening credits for the Sting are some of the best ever put onto screen.
Mm-hmm. Well, the
Yeah,
credits sequence in general, in between each act, is amazing too in that movie.
Yeah, the little like freeze frame photo.
Yeah.
Sepia tone nonsense going on. Yeah, the
I don't
Sting
know
was
why-
way better than I ever imagined it would be when I saw it, but I still haven't seen it since. I want to get a 4K, but it's just that was never on sale. Damn it. Who's going Departed? Let's do that. I will be going Departed. I've seen them both at least. So, Departed. Raise your hands up. 1, 2, 3,
tie.
4.
Yeah.
Tied again.
A tie for the
It's a
Departed.
tie.
You kids in the audience, let me find the first Departed and/or Sting here to market.
The Sting is legitimately great.
It is great. I liked it a lot, but I just fucking love the Departed too. I really like the Sting. I love the Departed, and it's not even like near my favorite Scorsese movie.
That is actually my favorite Scorsese movie. Is The Departed.
I'll give it 5 more seconds, but this. Oh no, we just had to do Sting. We gotta. What happened here? Departed. Sting. We're going to Sting.
Wow, Sting won. Whoa, that's cool. I'm cool with that.
We had 3 Stings pop up at the last second. I was like, all right.
Are you guys giving me a Sting right now?
Spotlight, which is awesome, and we were talking about that last week on our SAG Awards thing. Apparently, it's not as good as American Beauty. Versus Terms of Endearment, which is about as melodramatic a Best Picture winner as you can get.
Very funny too.
This is a good movie.
I've got to abstain on that one.
Fair enough.
I haven't seen either.
Who's going Spotlight? Who is voting? I prefer Spotlight. So we got the Spotlight.
I'm a sucker for those like newspaper type investigative reporting movies.
Yeah,
out of all of them I've seen, that's my favorite too, and I've watched it like every year or two. I'm like, I want to watch Spotlight for some reason. Like you don't even know why. It's just like I don't know why, but I really want to watch Spotlight today.
Yeah, we watched that one a lot too.
It's just one of those. It's just a good movie. Nothing wrong with that.
Really
Here we
good.
are. I think it was the second round now. We got Beautiful Mind versus All Quiet on the Western Front. Well, Beautiful Mind like swept the first time around. So let's go. Who's going Beautiful Mind? I probably will too. Beautiful Mind. It's tough with the older ones.
No, I'm going All Quiet.
Out of all the movies that I thought would have made it this far, Beautiful Mind wasn't one of them, to be honest with you. And I like the movie. I just can't. Annie Hall. We got 2 original screenplay winners here. Annie Hall and Birdman.
Birdman was the one where my internet started cutting out on me. So,
spoiler alert.
I guess the Birdman came down to cut your internet.
Yeah. So, who's going Annie Hall? Since I already see a DVD for Annie Hall hovering in the air there. 3. I'm about even on it, but I'd rather watch. Ooh, what happened? Oh God, no! Oh, thank God. Like clicked outside the box.
You picked the wrong one.
What happened? There we go. Okay, Birdman got it. Here's a good one. I almost said these 2 won best picture, but like, duh, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing, bro. What do you think we're doing?
Ben-Hur versus French Connection. Nice little crime drama versus what may have been the first remake to win Best Picture. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's a remake and it was old. So,
Stars Born was the first remake of Stars Born before French Connection.
Stars never won.
Not that one Best Picture.
No, okay.
I'm talking that one Best Picture, which is like the only one. Who's going Ben-Hur here? Let's just do that.
It's all just Ben.
Like I know Ben is.
Ben.
It
seems like it's only going to be
He's hurting
BINBUSTER.
for Eston, but not tonight.
French Connection's so good though. That's yeah.
It is really good. I didn't watch it again. That's the problem with these. I'm like, oh, I want to watch these 94 movies now, and it's like I don't have time to watch one thing in the morning. How Green Is My Valley versus $1 Million
Basically,
Baby.
who's not voting for $1 Million Baby? Oh,
Good for you. I love $1 Million Baby though. That's like I said. Oh, this is a good one. I guess.
My Fair
How'd
Lady.
this happen?
My Fair Lady.
I'm like, wait, how'd this happen? No Country beat King's Speech, right? I clicked
Yeah.
it.
What?
Okay.
Yes,
So
it would have been No Country.
King's Speech is No Country. I'm glad I noticed that.
Yeah.
Thought of that one. So is it No Country for Old Men?
Well, guess-
Covering it on my screen.
Well, way to go, Derek. Now you lost the coin toss.
Ah,
You lost
King's
the coin
Speech.
toss.
King's Speech versus, or I'm sorry, No Country for Old Men versus My Fair Lady. Who's going No Country for Old Men? I am.
Me.
Me.
Okay. No Country for Old Men, which apparently is the King's Speech. I don't know how that happened. They're like 6 inches apart
Yeah,
from
great.
each other.
Yeah,
Going
again,
against
guys,
Whimsical
great
Fun
job
with
because you
Audrey
just lost the
Hepburn.
coin toss. Lost the coin toss. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be really confusing when the King's Speech went. How the fuck did that happen? I'm glad I noticed. I'll just say that. I would have been really angry when we got to like the next round, and I would have been like, "Where the hell's No Country at?" All right, we got Moonlight versus In the Heat of the Night.
Nice.
Two very important African American
Night.
films. That
Night,
won Best
night.
Picture. Moonlight.
Night, night.
Heat of the Night. Who's going Moonlight? That's too bad. Moonlight's great, but I really, really do like it.
I like Moon Knight, but it's not that great. I'm sorry. Really, it's not.
In the Heat of the
Moonlight
Night
is
is a
fantastic
gripping
movie.
drama. Hurt Locker versus Driving Miss Daisy. Dan Aykroyd's Oscar-nominated role. And any movie that gives Dan Aykroyd an Oscar nomination can't be all that bad, right? Who's going to Hurt Locker? I am. I know that.
Me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see.
Yes.
Driving Miss Daisy's fine, but it's just like when you watch it now, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like you love Morgan Freeman, and Jessica Tandy's adorable, but beyond that, it's just like cringe.
So saccharine. Schmaltzing.
Yeah.
That's a great word.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just like the whole subject matter, just like, ew. Why? Deer Hunter. Christopher Walken.
You want me to do it?
Gone with the Wind. Only one shot. That's one of I just can't stop talking like Christopher Walken now.
You want me to do it?
Who's going? Only one shot. Who's going the Deer Hunter? Show of hands for the Deer Hunter.
Hands for Deer Hunter.
Wow, we got a win for the Deer Hunter.
Yes.
See, the secret is to not use punctuation. That's how you talk like Christopher Walken. That's what he does. He removes all punctuation from his sentences, and that's why he talks like this. Last Emperor versus
Christopher
Slumdog
Walken.
Millionaire. This is a tough one, kind of. Who's going Last Emperor?
I didn't see Slumdog, so I'm going with that.
I love Last Emperor, but Slumdog Millionaire is entertaining as all get out. I would say.
Yeah, this is a
For
tough
that,
one.
I would go Slumdog.
I think
I'm going
I would
Slumdog.
too.
Yep.
Slumdog takes it by a hair. But yeah, Last
Yes.
Emperor. Ooh, here's a good one.
Oh, why you gotta do this?
Rocky,
You
the
would-
fourth best picture
was
winner
saying,
of nominee of 1976, versus Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, the one and only movie to sweep over 10 Academy Award nominations. Who's going Rocky? Let's just do who's going Rocky. All right.
Oh, we're tied.
Okay, chat. Let's do that. This is a good one for the chat.
Come
'cause
on,
everyone
guys.
loves these movies.
Vote for Rocky.
Who's
If
going
it was-
Rocky versus Lord of the Rings?
Fellowship in the Ring, I would probably go for that. The only thing Return of the King has against it in my eyes is that it's part 3. That seems like a weird Best Picture winner, you know?
Right.
I
just
feel
think
like-
of them as one movie because it is.
I feel like they gave it to Return of the King because otherwise all three of them would have won. So they
It
kind
would
of
have
had
been
to
weird if
just
they gave it to the first one and then like
they
Yeah.
waited.
And then like
Until
every
it was-
single
Although the
year
first
they'd
one probably
have the
just
other
went
one
there
win.
anyways.
It'd just be like, it's like one year the first one wins, next year second one wins, and then the year after again, the third one wins.
Or if Two Towers didn't win, and then Return of the King also won, it'd be like weird.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, it's like The Godfather.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
like
The
similar to
Godfather in that
Godfather,
aspect,
BINBUSTER.
then.
Yeah, there you go.
Godfather 3 was made so much later that it's a little different.
Yeah. Also, it's
Yeah,
not
he-
as good as the other
He
one.
made it to keep his company from going.
All right, all
bankrupt.
I'm seeing in the chat is Lord of the Rings here, so we're going for that. Here's two
Sorry,
damn
Sly.
good movies. Two movies about people screwing with other people. That's what these movies are. Parasite and The Sting.
This is a tough one.
This is a good
It's
one.
really hard.
Very, very. I mean, they're similar because they are about people swindling other people, essentially, but in about as different ways as you possibly could imagine. Who's going The Sting? Let's do this.
I want to, but a Parasite is just so amazing.
I love Parasite.
I really want to watch both of these again, but I want to watch Parasite more.
I went to Illinois State University, so I have to vote for Parasite.
Oh, nice. Alrighty. Got the two B's here. Beautiful Mind. Two movies I probably should have won Best Actor and didn't. Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe and Birdman with Michael Keaton. Who's going Beautiful Mind on this one? Let me switch screen here, Coach. Beautiful Mind. Wow, really?
No freaking way.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I swear to God.
You know
I mean,
what?
these two I'm like more or less even, but I like Birdman's more interesting. I thought it was more unique, so I give it that. But I did not expect Beautiful Mind to make it past round 2, I would say. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
All for the better, man.
French Connection. Unless you guys are just doing it so Beautiful Mind has to go up against The Apartment on purpose. Is that the plan? Is that what you guys are doing?
Maybe.
French Connection versus $1 Million Baby. Who's
French
going
Connection.
Yeah, who's going French?
Yeah, I'll go French Connection.
Willie
All
Friedkin.
right, that's enough. 5's enough.
Yes.
I would have said.
Wait,
I would have said
what
$1
was
Million
that?
Baby.
I think
but
I've missed it. I'm going
Someone-
$1 Million Baby. I cut out for a bit.
Okay, I would have too, but I think French Connection had 5, so
Yeah, we have 5.
it takes it. Okay, so before we all forget again, No Country for Old
No
Men
Country for Old Men versus In the Heat of the Night.
In the Heat of the Night.
Well, we can fix this in the heat of the night.
Yes. Let's fix that up.
Right, who's going
That's
in the
what
Heat
I'm
of the
going
Night?
Can we just fix that up right away, please? Let's just fix it up.
Okay.
In the Heat got how many?
4,
Four.
I think.
Tie again. Okay,
All right, again,
kids.
come on.
Okay, kids in the audience. These are both amazing movies. If you don't look at the King's Speech, because remember, people watching and listening, we're talking about No Country for Old Men against In the Heat of the Night. No Country, arguably my favorite movie of all
For
time.
visual reference, look at my
Yeah.
tie.
Yeah. This is why you're here for this.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go. That's what you got for your
For-
hangout.
Due to computer error / I did something, I guess. Could have been
Besides
for like
clicking the
this
wrong
thing, too.
one. Besides
I know
clicking the
the
wrong one,
wife.
I
She
got
knows.
somebody.
She knows how to please her man. She votes for No Country. We got In the Heat of the Night in there, but I see 1, 2, 3, 4 No Countries. No Countries of the King's Speech takes it.
No Country is the Kings.
We got two brilliant war films here. Hurt Locker, and they both like put you right in there too, in very, very different ways. You got Hurt Locker, a modern warfare classic, and Deer Hunter, the before, during, and after of Vietnam that shows how fucked that whole situation really was. This is a hard one actually because I know I've watched Hurt Locker more,
Yeah.
but Deer Hunter is really, really good. Like the only reason I haven't watched Deer Hunter more often is because it's 3 hours long and it's just hard to watch a 3 hour long movie once in a while. So, who's going Deer Hunter? Let's do that. That's enough.
It is built
I
so
was like split on this one, so insert Christopher Walken joke here. Okay.
More cowbell.
Lord of the Rings versus Slumdog Millionaire. The first fantasy film to win Best Picture against this weird little Indian thing that happened and became a sensation, but it's fantastic.
like a
Who's going
fairy
Lord of the
tale.
Rings?
I'm abstaining.
Fair enough.
You've never seen Return of the King?
I am not a fantasy guy, like at all, even kind of sort of. I don't like fantasy.
I'm not either, but I love the Lord of the Rings movies. So what I say, Lord of the Rings, hands up.
Yeah, I haven't seen some Slumdog Millionaire, so I will have to
Slumdog,
vote
it's
Lord of the
great.
Rings.
I really, really like Slumdog Millionaire. Where people are angry because Dark Knight didn't get nominated that year, and that's why we started getting 10 nominees. Blah blah blah.
Was that also Wall-E that year, I think?
And Wall-E probably would have been
Yeah,
nominated
Wall-E.
too if there's 10 nominees. There's a lot of good movies that year that didn't get nominated.
Wouldn't that be an anime? I guess Best Animated can still win Best Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Beauty and the
after
Beast
that,
can.
like,
are nominee.
the
Right,
2
right.
years after that, Up and Toy Story 3 both got nominated for Best Picture, but that's since then nothing animated has been because they
Yeah, it's only been 3. And only 1 in a field of 5 with Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Yep.
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast. Spotlight versus Parasite. 2 modern classics.
Ah, damn.
Who's going Parasite?
I think I'm actually gonna go Spotlight.
I might too.
I'm going Spotlight.
Yeah,
Who's going Spotlight?
I think I might go Spotlight. Yeah.
Spotlight, people. Show your hands.
Wow.
Spotlight it is.
That
Like,
was
I really,
What did I
you must
what
really
did
like
I think?
Spotlight, Tim, because I know you really like Parasite.
I do. Like I said, there's something about that whole investigative news type genre, and Spotlight is really rewatchable.
Ruffalo
yeah,
kind of
surprisingly
overperforms, but it's very good.
any movie like that where you already know the ending. I mean, every movie's like that if you watch it again. But when it's like something like that, like 12
Well,
Angry Men, for example, it's like they're gonna find the guy innocent, but it's so fucking gripping the entire time. You can watch it over and over and over again, and it's still just as interesting.
Well, I guess that's another aspect. Like Parasite is fiction, and Spotlight, like it's fucked up what happened in the church. Like just really fucked up.
Happening. Always
Usually I
has
go for written for the screen.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both original screenplays technically, but
Well, yeah, I guess.
they both won original screenplay, and Best Picture. Beautiful Mind versus French Connection. Is this where Beautiful Mind loses? Who's going French Connection here? 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful Mind moves on.
Wow.
Get out of town.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm like
This is
indifferent on
ridiculous.
those. Okay, so we got No Country for Old Men. Get your DVD out.
Oh,
For reference.
right.
No Country for Old Men versus The Deer Hunter. Both
For reference, everybody.
both winners of Best Supporting Actor for Javier Bardem and Christopher Walken. Who's going No Country? I am.
I think, yeah.
So we're tied.
So we're gonna split the vote again.
That's a good tie. People in the crowd there. See, that's why we do it live, because otherwise you'd be like, we'd just be on the first round still bickering about it. No Country for Old Men versus The Deer Hunter. Everybody, watch.
I was so close to going Deer Hunter.
It's probably like as good, but I love No Country for Old Men so much. I've rewatched it so many times, and it's been a while.
Yeah.
We got 2 No Countries so far, and that's it.
Man,
We
that
got
was
3 No
53.
Countries. We got 1 Deer Hunter. No Country for King's Speech takes it. All right.
There goes that freaking title again.
We got Return of the King versus Spotlight, the movie that won 11 out of 11 Oscars against the movie that won 2 Oscars, including Best Picture, which was like the first time that had happened in like 80 years. I remember watching like that year. I was like, because Best Screenplay is so connected to Best Picture nowadays, even more so than Director. So when like I didn't realize it at the time, but when Spotlight was like up for it, I'm like, so it's like, well, it can't be Spotlight. And I was like paying attention to what one editing, and it was Mad Max. I'm like, well, Mad Max is winning everything, but then The Revenant got director. It's like, what the fuck's gonna win Best Picture? I'm like, oh, it's Spotlight. Okay. Who's going Spotlight on this one? I love Spotlight, but I can't vote for it against the greatest cinematic trilogy since Star Wars. Not including Back to the Future, of course. Most impactful.
Better than both of those.
Most
in my opinion.
impactful cinematic trilogy.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings is like the last bastion of practical effects we'll ever have. It's like the last movie that has the best kind of visual effects in it.
Yeah.
It's computer effects, models, practical effects, makeup, perspective.
Guillermo's still out there playing with it, but
yeah, he's the only one. He's left. Even Peter Jackson's fallen by the wayside, sadly. So here we got A Beautiful Mind and No Country for Old Men. Remember?
Yes.
A Beautiful Mind with Russell Crowe versus No Country for Old Men, starring Colin Firth, apparently. So who's going No Country? I am. Easy.
Me.
Yeah.
Like pretty much every round. Sure. Every round of Beautiful Mind is only one because I'm like, I don't care either way. But so who's going No Country again? Sorry, I missed a few.
Is that 5?
5. Okay, we got 5.
Yep.
I've seen In the Bedroom. That movie's amazing. That came out.
Oh yes, yes, I love
that movie's better than A Beautiful Mind, I would say.
I would agree.
Ooh. This is like,
oh boy.
This is like a personal one for myself. We got No Country for Old Men. Okay. Everyone got that? Versus Lord of the Rings. Return of the King. Who is going Lord of the Rings? Lord of the Rings, people.
Tie.
Take it to the crowd here.
Whoa.
I'm not going to count these last 2 votes because I think it was before this happened. So, No Country versus Lord of the Rings. I'm going to regret this now because I think Lord of the Rings is going to win.
Bad idea.
But I mean, either I would have voted for it or it would have been a tie. So, other than that. So we got. Do I count the King's Speech as a No Country or not? Just curious. No.
Probably not.
Well, I accidentally clicked on a No Country. It moved as I clicked it. I got 3-1 No Country in the chat.
Yeah, No Country is looking to move on.
Loader is out?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
The best movie of all time. The King's Speech. I'm just kidding. No Country. We all know that, right? No Country versus the movie I really wish I would have watched this week because I meant to and didn't. The Apartment.
All right.
Wow.
We're there?
I'm just going to say.
We are. We're at the end.
I'm so happy that No Country at least made it to the because I fucking love it. I didn't even fix this and it happened. I even screwed it up and it still made it. So you know
I should have went Deer Hunter. That would have changed everything.
Well, then
too late now.
Well, we just got into more Lord of the Rings ones, so
right.
Yeah, exactly. That. Yeah, then it would have been Lord of the Rings versus The Apartment, probably. Who's going The Apartment? Only one hand counts. Put your hand down now.
Damn it.
Put your hands down.
Screw yeah.
Wow. Okay.
it's 5.
5.
We got 5
We got 5.
for The Apartment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Best movie ever made, apparently.
I'm happy with that. Apartment's great.
Go, baby.
Sick.
That's a very cool win.
Yeah, it does this stupid thing. It's like, you want to finish? It's like, why don't you show the one that won, you stupid webpage? Then it resets. There it
Don't be
is,
so
right in the
stupid.
middle there. Isn't that cute? Look at that. We got the final 2. The Apartment versus not the
King's Speech.
No Country for Old Men. God, if King's Speech
King's
had been
Speech
more,
almost
that would have been
won.
like...
See, that's the reason why I didn't win. Is because
Incredible,
Derek
though.
messed up the poster.
Yep.
So I assume
on,
that
Derek.
No Country would have won if I didn't screw up the poster, so we'll call it a draw. But
Can't do
yeah,
that.
that went quicker than expected. See, like the show of hands thing works, but then we don't talk about the movies as much, which is a problem. But that's why I do want to do these for like by decade in the future, which there will be 50 movies more or less instead of 94. So there'll be more room for chatting, which would be good. I just wanted to get this done at a reasonable pace, which we did. It only took 2 hours. That was pretty good. That was even shorter than I expected.
Yeah.
If I could finish within 2 hours, I'm a happy man.
That's what she said too.
What did all of you think was going to win? Let's just go on in a circle. Derek, what did you think was going to win at the beginning?
I kind of expected maybe Godfather.
How about you, Tim?
Are you talking about overall?
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. Godfather.
Yeah, no, I thought it was going to probably be something like Lord of the Rings.
Even I thought that. Yeah. How about you, Celeste? What did you think was going to win?
I thought it was going to be Lord of the Rings.
It's a very populist affair. I'm impressed that No Country.
It would have been my pick, but you know.
Same. I thought Lord of the Rings might have won.
Yeah, it all depends on the age of the chat. I was going to say.
Right.
How about you, Luke? What do you think was going to win? I was going to ask you guys ahead of time and be like, hey, whoever gets it right.
I was honestly thinking The Departed. Being honest with you,
I can see that, depending on who's voting for sure.
What it's up against.
If it was 100% up to like a massive like popular vote of like the crowd and thing, then I could have seen.
I honestly think I was hoping The Departed would win, but you know what? I'm good with The Apartment winning. Honestly, I'm good with that. I love that movie.
The Department won.
The Department. There you go. The Department.
Just make a new movie called The Department. Set it on Christmas. Put Jack Lemmon's in there. Yeah. Well, now I really want to watch The Apartment even more than I did before this.
You set The Department on Christmas, and then it's another cop thriller. It's a Christmas cop thriller.
For whoever hasn't seen The Apartment though, like right now is the time to watch it. It's tons of Christmas and Christmas trees and Christmas party, and there's lots going on Christmas-wise.
Is that your next
It actually has the Christmas cheer.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie, unlike that Die Hard show. I'm just gonna like stir the pot for no reason.
Yep.
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Jesus,
yes,
we have to have this argument every single freaking time.
It's a Christmas movie.
Bruce Willis even said it's not a Christmas movie.
He's wrong.
I just had to
BINBUSTER. He's right.
No,
he's right.
If the actor says it himself,
I don't consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, but Violent Night is a Christmas movie. So suck it up. If you argue with me that it's not a Christmas movie, then watch the movie. It involves freaking Santa.
Christmas movie stream, right, Tim? You're on that one, aren't you?
It involves Santa. So Violent Night involves Santa. So
I'm not on it, but you'll see what I think. I'll just put it that way.
I mean, I could go down a whole rabbit hole on the thing, but I swear to God, people can't define what a Christmas movie is, though. Most of the people like
what I usually try to say is that just because it takes place on Christmas time does not always mean it's a Christmas movie. It at least has to involve some Christmas cheer.
So the warm and fuzzies, you need the warm and fuzzies, essentially.
At least, or at least something that would tie into the spirit of Christmas, like
spending time with your wife and wanting to get back to your kids.
Yeah,
not just that, but I would say because have you guys ever seen the movie Trading Places?
Of course.
Yeah, there's literally a scene where Dan Aykroyd is drunk and he dresses up like Santa Claus.
Well,
right.
What are you gonna do?
So I'll take it. I'll take that one as a Christmas movie.
I know these chaps need to get to bed, and so do I, because I got to work tomorrow at 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all for coming. I will do another one of these maybe after the new year. I don't want to cram too much shit into December. What with next week. Well, let's just do this. Who's got something coming up they want to plug? I'll go first because I'm talking. Outside of this, I'm going to be doing a watch along on the 15th of Bad Santa with fans of something. They asked me to do that to my favorite Christmas movies ever, so I'm very excited to do that with them. And how about you, Derek? You got things coming up?
I'm still working on my Christmas movie advent calendar. Every morning, we pull out a movie out of our advent calendar and then watch it that night. And come check out what tomorrow's movie is.
That's good. I watched your Home Alone one. It was adorable. You're
yeah.
adorable. Tim, I know you got something to plug, so it's really the reason I did this.
Just basically send me your top 25, 20, 15, 10, whatever Christmas movies. I got that whole community list thing going, so I need lists from people.
When do you need that by?
The 14th is the cutoff.
Okay.
Even if it's not 25, right?
Yeah, it does not.
Any number of Christmas movies.
Yes.
But in order of our favorite, right?
It has to be because it goes ranked in points. So whatever you put at the top gets the most amount of points.
Okay, cool.
So you guys can put down 3 and make sure none of them are Die Hard.
He's got Die Hard at number 1. I've got Santa with muscles, so they're gonna be right in the middle. How about you, Mark? What are you up to?
I'm hard at work editing my next video. It's a video essay on a movie that I'm not disclosing yet, just because I think it's more exciting to not tell people.
It's Carrie.
It's not Carrie.
Spoiler alert! It's Carrie.
It should be done in the next couple weeks. So
it's The Apartment. That's why he's on here.
Yeah.
No, it's a little more, a little less high profile than that.
Okay.
So it's The Department.
It's Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh man, that's not a bad idea, Tim. Maybe down the road.
I like that, Chica.
How about you, Celeste?
I have a few videos planned this week. I'm probably going to do a live stream tomorrow going over my monthly letterbox recap and doing October too because I missed it last month. I'll have my monthly collection update going up soon. I'll have my Vinegar Syndrome sale haul going up soon. I'm going to do an analysis of Bones and All sometime this week because we just watched that and I really enjoyed it. It has some interesting things to say.
I like that one.
I was going to go see that, but
I just got lots of content planned. So if you're into thoughtful analysis of films and you want to hang out in our gay cinema club, come see me. We'll hang out.
That's awesome. Luke, what up with you?
Well, I got to do my Blu-ray collection update because some people have been asking me where's my Blu-ray collection update. Well, tomorrow actually I'll do my Blu-ray collection update. So make sure you guys stop by for that if you guys want to see what I picked up. On Saturday at 8 p.m. Central Time and 6 p.m. Pacific, I'll be on my buddy Zach Goler's channel doing Spoiler City for Guardians Holiday Special, She-Hulk, and Wakanda Forever. We're also going to be talking trailers for Guardians 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. So if you guys like talking some MCU, go check out his channel, and I will be on there that night.
Nice. You busted any bins anytime soon, Mr. Binbuster?
This week's Walmart Wednesday, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. Something new I'm starting on my channel where every Wednesday, everyone does a Blues Day Tuesday video. I'm like, why don't I just do Walmart Wednesdays and see what they say? Oh, look, no one likes this stuff. And just pans by the movies every single day. I'm that guy. I'm that guy with the movies. Find those movies, watch them. And if you haven't watched my latest one, it's like a Merry Christmas ? Like it's like I went back to Walmart and it's Christmas everywhere, but I wasn't too pleased with the physical side of things. And spoiler alert, they did not have the Sugar Cookie movie DVD cases, slip covers.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
I did see some cool looking ones at Walmart a couple weeks ago, though. They were all like white, unless that's the ones you're talking about. Where they're white and gold. Oh, okay. Yeah, they looked all right. But they're all DVDs. Who needs that? Come on.
Well, Harry Potter, the Blu-ray set has one.
Oh, nice.
I know it does.
How about
but I have the better looking one. So,
what's up?
You got anything coming up soon?
Just editing some videos at the moment. That's about it. Just working a lot, holiday season.
Getting all them hairs did.
Getting all those hairs cut, That's
it. Is this a busy season for you, right? Because you got a lot of family meeting up and stuff, getting their hair cut and whatnot.
This is our biggest time of the year, definitely.
Yeah,
and then once January hits, it's dead. Yeah.
She's booked till April and has been for 2 months now. So everyone got doodles over COVID, and doodles are the worst fucking dogs ever. Don't buy one if you don't already have one. Anyways, on that note, Thanks for coming.
Thanks for putting this together.
Subscribe to all these fine people here. They're all nice. Most of them were here last week, and the rest of them came today, like they said they would. So you were all good.
Sorry for my camera issues, by the way.
No, that's fine.
I don't know.
I've closed myself out of streams on accident before because I can't hit the right button. I can't even click the right poster, and I got a second screen over here. So I'm not gonna blame you. I'll probably do like an Instagram poll to decide what the first decade I will do is, but I have a strong feeling it's going to end up being the 90s. I just have a feeling that's the way it's going to end up going.
Right.
Probably that or the 80s, but I feel like the 90s is the thing.
We'll see.
So maybe I'll put out some feelers, and anyone who's interested in doing a specifically 90s Best Picture nominee thing. So this way you can give Goodfellas a second chance. You can have it be the best Picture of the 90s if you want to vote over Dances with Wolves this time.
Are you gonna toss the 20s into the 30s?
If I do them, probably yes. Mm-hmm. If I do those, I will do that. I'd already thought of that.
It would be kind of fun to do it by like box office at some point too, though.
Actually, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you'd get
rank the top like 50 greatest box office champions of all time.
Yeah, you get what the people love essentially.
Right. Yeah, that'd be good too. Yeah, I'm not gonna do just awards season.
Lord of the Rings
it's
one.
Just like to the season. So I would do a Christmas one, but then I'd be like, that's just like what Tim's doing, so I might as well just be on his stream.
Well, you are on my stream, so
yeah, no, so I'm saying I'm just gonna do that anyways. I'm like, oh, it's the same thing. Unless I take your 25 and then pit them together or somehow.
Right.
Or I'll take like the Christmas movie Santa Claus Forgot and take like the really shitty Christmas movies like Santa with Muscles that nobody likes and see what's the best worst Christmas movie. I could do stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure I saw Santa with Muscles on at least somebody's list that I've gotten.
Nice. And it wasn't mine either, so that's funny.
No.
Damn it. I should have put it at number one as a joke. I was going to put Star Wars Holiday Special as number one. Because it's the only thing I've ever watched that causes physical pain.
Yeah,
that's embarrassing.
That truly is awful.
It hurts to watch it.
It's an embarrassment.
Like, I'm not even joking. Like I watched it with several friends, and we all had stomach aches afterwards.
I couldn't believe how bad it actually was. Like I always thought everybody was being hyperbolic, but it's true.
That is a complete embarrassment.
If you haven't seen it and you're a Star Wars fan, it's at least better than the new trilogy. But on that note, I'll say it yet again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, The Apartment. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I'll watch you tomorrow.
Thank you for having us. Peace.
Merry Christmas.